Yep.
2 weeks.
Fuck. I just forget which buttons are which. Okay, I don't remember what we were doing. What was the highest level we could get them to? Was it 30?
Oh boy, I could not tell you. Hold on, let me.
I don't remember.
Honest, I don't even remember who the next. Okay, gym leader is.
Did we do the electric type?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 33.
Okay. Let's. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 30. Yeah. 33 is our next thing. Give me just a sec.
Oh, god damn it. I have to adjust those settings again, too, now. Because those never want to save for some reason. Bro, I never want this like that. Why does that not save? Put this on some. Oh god. Okay. No one needs the close open lid function. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know where to go from here. I think he's.
So, if I remember correctly, I think we go. West. I think
We can go east. Now it's spring.
yes, which is
Okay.
weird because it's January.
Just encountered a trainer.
Okay. Good. Let's see. Town map. So we're supposed to go. Yeah, so you're on Route 16 right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can go. You can like fight the trainers there, and it's not gonna be a huge problem. But you're not gonna be able to go onto the bridge. What we need to do is we need to go to Route 5, and then we'll go into Driftvale City. That's the way we're supposed to.
Okay.
Also, I was looking through my Pokemon, and I feel like when we ended, I had a plan as to like how I was gonna level things, and looking at it now, I don't know how that plan was going. Because the experience share's on Giratina, and I don't know why. But I think my plan is I'm using Garchomp as like my front runner, and then I'm just using the experience share for everything else.
The levels of your Pokemon scare me. Granted, I have a 21 and an 18, but
Yeah.
like I feel like I'm significantly more buffed up than you are.
I mean, maybe. What's Cobalion at?
30.
I mean, yeah. I mean, my two Pokemon are literally Garchomp and Giratina. That's where I'm at. I think we just caught. We
just caught the
Metagross
Trico.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and Clefable.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. All right.
I mean, I'm just gonna be leveling this Trico because it's a ground type gym going forward, so
Yeah.
that's all I have to worry about.
That was something that I was like kind of worried about. Hello?
What's up? Sorry.
I just heard your voice get like really squeaky for a second.
No, that was a straw. Yeah. I had a cherry freeze from Taco Bell. Okay, so I take it I just went the wrong direction.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just fought the police officer. So yeah, we need to go left toward Driftvale City. So that's where. So anyways, 2023, how was your holidays?
Pretty boring. I didn't want to do anything or talk to anybody, so I didn't. With how work was just kind of nuts. Oh, this is the last place we were.
Yeah.
Work was pretty nuts, so I was just like I really didn't want to deal with people like at all. So I just went to dinner with my family and had Christmas there. I actually haven't been to see my grandpa. I probably should. He had a stroke.
Oh, fun.
He's doing great, or at least from what he tells me. But I haven't gone to see him, and now I feel bad. But other than that, yeah, I had nothing going on with the holidays. I bought myself a bunch of really expensive presents.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. What'd you get for like Christmas? What all did you get?
Emily bought me a book called Monsters by a writer and artist that I really like. My dad got me a pair of pants and a bunch of socks.
Nice.
And it wasn't even the pair of pants that I asked for. I got a nice big blanket from Emily's mom. I got a couple of nice ramen bowls and some chopsticks to go along with them from Emily's grandparents.
Nice.
Some money, and I bought myself a bunch of really expensive books. And I bought myself Armored Core 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Other than that, I can't think of anything else. What'd you get?
So I got, my cousins gave me a bunch of like 90s themed stuff. So like they got me and my sister some fanny packs. And
Wow.
in them there was like a bunch of 90s stuff. So like I got like a Kush ball
Nice.
ball toy. I got some slap bands. I got a yo-yo. One of my cousins got me a
There's an
got,
Absol here too. That's frustrating.
But she got everybody a canvas and some paint, and I guess she sent everybody an email for like a paint along video.
Oh, cool.
All with like a personal like picture that we all can paint. So that was really cool.
Yeah, that is dope.
My uncle got me a PS5, which is very exciting.
Oh, that was your uncle. I assumed that was your mom.
Yeah. No. My uncle got me a PS5, which is really exciting. I also got, my mom got me clothes, which was nice.
Nice.
She got me some pajama pants and stuff like that. And then she got me a new shaver, which is something that I really wanted.
Nice.
And then a new razor for cutting my hair.
Oh,
which is
sweet.
something I asked for. And then she got me these weird, she got me these really cool, they're battery packs. Like they're battery packs that you can charge stuff with. But then they also double as hand warmers.
Sorry, I'm really scared right now.
Oh, you dying?
Well, I didn't do any damage to Sigilif, and he did a lot more to me.
Ah, I see. Yeah, but
Oh, that's not the one I want.
Oh, what the hell? All right, well, that's rude. I encountered a Crustle and an Azelf.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate, actually.
This thing is flying and psychic.
Psychic, yeah.
So let's see if I can just volt switch.
But this is something that I wanna talk about. Is my holidays. So my holidays went pretty okay for the most part, except for the part where I was traveling, because that's when everything went to shit.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So my plan for the holidays was I would go visit my girlfriend in Nebraska. I would spend the holidays with her family the week before, and then I would come back home and spend the holidays with my family. That was the plan. Now, my flight was Friday the 16th. Yeah, Friday the 16th. Hold on, I have to look at the calendar to make sure that I had these correct. Yeah, Friday the 16th. Okay, I go to the airport, and while I'm waiting to board my flight, the flight gets delayed. It was from Columbus to Chicago, and Chicago to Nebraska. Okay. So I'm sitting in Columbus at the airport, waiting for my flight to come in, and it keeps getting delayed. And so at one point I get kind of nervous, and I go up to the counter and I go, hey, I have a connection at I think it was like 7:30 or 8:30. Am I gonna make it? Because we're supposed to get in at like 7 something. I think my connection was at 7:10, and we were supposed to get in at like 7:15. And I'm like, hey, are we gonna make my connection? Or do I need to like rebook? And the guy's like, oh yeah, we'll totally make it. Don't worry, the time on the screen is a bit inflated. Like we're gonna get there at like 6:45. You'll have plenty of time to make your connection. And I go, you're sure? He goes, oh yeah, totally, no problem. I go, okay, I'll hold you to it. And so what happens is we get in at 7:45. I have missed my connection, so I have to get rebooked. And I'm like, okay, what happens here? And the rebooking agent is like, we don't have any more flights for tonight. So the next flight that we have is from Chicago to Detroit, and then Detroit to Nebraska at I think it was at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh.
And I'm like, so do I get like are you gonna put me in a hotel, or like what happens? And they're like, well, unfortunately your flight got delayed due to weather, and since we can't control the weather, we're not responsible, and we don't have to compensate you for anything.
What?
I'm like, so I'm just here in the Chicago airport for the night? And they're like, yeah, pretty much. And I'm like, what the fuck? All right, well, I guess I'll just be here at night then. I'll just stay.
If they cancel a flight due to any reason, they should be compensating you. What the fuck?
Yeah, but because it's weather and they can't control the weather, they're not responsible. So that was the problem.
God damn.
Which was really awkward too, because of the fact that I then had to text my girlfriend and be like, hey, I'm not gonna get in tonight. Which means that, and I was flying into Omaha specifically, which is 2 hours away from where she lives. So she, like, it was her and her mom were supposed to pick me up, and so I had to message them, and I said, hey, I'm stuck in Chicago. The next flight is tomorrow morning, and I'm not gonna get in until I'm not gonna get into Nebraska until tomorrow afternoon. And she's just like, so like, I'm sorry, but you just drove 2 hours for nothing. And you have to drive
and
2
now
more
it's
hours back
now
home.
it's 4 hours.
Yeah, and then she has to come back the next day, which is 6 hours. It was all sorts of messed up. Like, it was
and none of which
bullshit.
is anything you can control or your fault at all.
Yeah.
God, I fucking hate flying. That's just...
Dude, it was so awful. It was a nightmare. So that was the first problem, all right? like the entire time I'm like trying to and okay, so here's the thing. The flight to Detroit to Omaha was through Delta. I flew American Airlines, but because American Airlines didn't have any more flights or none, like all the flights that American Airlines had for Saturday were all like either in the afternoon or at night, so I wouldn't get into Nebraska until like at least 5 p.m. at least. And so there was this Delta flight that was gonna leave at I think it was gonna leave at 6:30 in the morning. I get into Detroit. I stay in Detroit for 4 hours, and then I leave Detroit I think at like noon or something like that, and then I get into Omaha at like 3 p.m. basically. So that was the plan, and then while they're booking the ticket, because American Airlines has to put me on Delta now, while they're booking the ticket, there are several employees that are trying to help the agent that's helping me. And there are several of them that just goes, wait, so what airline is he flying now? And they're like, he's flying Delta. And they go, can he do that? And I'm like, what do you mean, can I do that? You tell me. And he's like, what do you mean? And he's like, well, sometimes Delta doesn't like let you fly their airline if you don't book through them originally. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? And they're like, well, like rumor has it is that because like we can put you on their list, but we can't officially book you onto the airline. What you have to do is you will have to go to the Delta check-in counter, which is at a separate terminal in Chicago, meaning that I have to leave the airport essentially and then go back into the airport at 4:30 in the fucking morning. And even then Delta can just be like, yeah, sorry, we're not gonna put you on our flight, go fuck yourself. And I'm just like, what?
Because we're Delta Airlines and life is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, and I'm just like, what do you fucking mean? They're like, so I'm like, so what's the plan here? What happens now? And they're like, all right, so here's the plan. You're gonna spend the night at the Chicago airport. And the staff was really, the American Airlines staff was really nice about it too. They're just like, listen, you're gonna spend the night in the Chicago airport. Go to Terminal 1. They have really nice couches there. They have outlets and stuff like that. Like that's like the best that we can absolutely do. But what you're gonna have to do is at 4:30 in the morning, you're gonna have to go to Terminal 5, which is a separate terminal, and go to the Delta desk and see if they can put you on their flight. And I'm like, and if they don't, and they're like, well, then you're gonna have to come back to American Airlines and we'll go from there. And I'm just like, what the? Okay, sure, fine, fuck it, sure. So I spend the night at the Chicago airport. I drift in and out of sleep, basically. And then I go to the I go to Terminal 5. I go to the Delta counter, and there is a super long line of people waiting to
probably pissed because they have to go through Delta.
Maybe. But what happened? But it's like so I got there at 4:30. No, I got there at 4. I got to Delta at 4. I waited in line for an hour and a half just so I can get to the front of the line. And the way that it worked was there were so many people, like, you know, they have those kiosks, those self-help kiosks.
Yeah.
Like, it was so disorganized that like there are some people waiting for the kiosk, but then there are other people who were trying to get into like the self-service bag drop off, and then there was another line that kind of melded into all the other lines for the actual like customer like check-in desk, which it was a complete and utter mess basically. But so what ended up happening, eventually I sort of started slowly figuring out where my line or what line I'm supposed to be in was. And so so I finally get to the front. I talk to the agent and I go, hi, I flew American Airlines. I missed my connection. I got rebooked onto Delta and I need to get onto the Delta flight that leaves at 6 o'clock this morning. And she's like, okay, can I see, like, do you have a license? Do you have your ID? And I go, yeah, it's right here. I also have like an itinerary thing, like an itinerary receipt that American Airlines gave me to give to you guys. And she's like, okay, let me search our database and see what I can do for you. And she's looking through the thing, and she's like, we can't find your name in our system. And I go, what do you mean you can't find my name in your system? And she's like, you're not here. American didn't put you in our system, so you don't have a ticket for the flight. And I'm like,
which was
what
the
do you
whole
mean I don't
thing in the
have-
first place.
Yeah, I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, they know. The lady was like, yeah, American didn't push you, and they know American knows that to put you on Delta, they have to do like all these other steps, and they didn't do any of that. And I'm like, so what happens now? And she's like, you're gonna have to go back to American, and you're gonna have to, figure something else out.
What the
And-
fuck?
as I'm about to like mentally prepare, because again, it's 5:30 in the morning. As I'm like about to mentally prepare myself for the trek back to American, the Delta agent goes, wait, hold on. I have one thing that I might be able to do to help you out. And she turns to her colleague. And she's like, hey, can you help this guy out? Because I can't find his name in the system. And I forget what this other woman's name is. I just know that she spoke Spanish. So it's like she was for like Spanish speaking customers. And she's like, yeah, sure, I'll help him. So I go to her station. I tell her the exact same thing. Like, hey, I need to, I missed my flight to American. I got put on Delta. I need to get on this, the next flight to Detroit to Omaha. And she goes, okay, let me see what I can find here. And so like so the Spanish speaking agent's trying to like figure things out, while the colleague's like, yeah, I can't find him in the system. I don't know what happened. And the Spanish speaking woman goes, I found him. He's right here. And I'm like, oh, thank God. All right, cool, awesome.
I
I'm like,
exist.
I'm celebrating. The other Delta agent is celebrating, and the Spanish woman goes, wait, hold on. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, because you're in the system, but American's still fucked up, technically speaking. And I go, what do you mean they technically still messed up? And she goes, American, yes, they put you in our system, but what American needed to do was they needed to prioritize your ticket. So that way you basically got first claim on, whatever seat that we can find for you. But they didn't do that. So you're basically in the same lot as everyone else trying to get a ticket potentially. And I go, okay, well, can you like fix that? And she goes, yeah. I'll see what I can do, and we'll try to fix that. So she does whatever, she does her stuff, and she says, okay, you're on the flight from Chicago to Detroit, then Detroit to Omaha. Here's your boarding pass. You're all set to go. And I'm like, all right, cool. I had one last question. I checked a bag. What happens to it? And she goes, it'll be on your flight to Omaha. It'll be completely fine. Like, it's gonna get there. And I go, okay, sure. At this point, so my flight left, I believe at, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab, because I still have all the boarding passes for this entire thing. So let me go check the flights here. I'll be right back.
Oh, it just sounds like a goddamn nightmare. As well as this entire fucking area. God, this is just...
Okay. So...
I should be leveling my Trico right now, and I'm not.
Alright. So... my flight out of Chicago to Detroit left at 6:35, alright? It was supposed to leave at 6:35. By the time I got done getting my boarding pass and I was on my way to security, it was, I believe, 5:40, 5:50. So my flight was gonna leave in like 30 to 40 minutes.
Goddamn.
And so another thing is I have TSA pre-check. I pay for it, I use it when I travel, blah 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 blah, yada. For some odd reason, when I got into this Delta flight, I didn't have my pre-check status, so I had to go through regular security, which wouldn't be a huge issue if not for the fact that I literally turned the corner to get into line of the regular security, and there is a sea of people. Like, I'm talking, like, the line snaked all throughout the giant hallway, all the way into the ticketing counters, basically, and it started to overflow there. And I was like, oh shit, am
I don't have
gonna-
time for this.
am I missing this other flight? Like, what's gonna happen here? Thankfully, the line was moving really, really fast. So that was
Yeah,
I
that's
got
good.
through security. It took me like I think it took like 10, 15, like no more than 10 minutes to actually get through security, which was a fucking relief because I was like starting to sweat really bad. But so I make it to I get through security. I'm making my way to my gate for this Detroit flight, and I'm like walking down. In the back of my mind, I'm like, dude, what are the odds that it's at the end of the hallway? And like I had to walk this entire thing, and sure enough, I had to walk all the way to the end of the fucking building to get to the gate. I think I got to the gate. I saw the thing, and it said they just made the announcement. We're about to start boarding in like 5 minutes. And I was like, oh, thank God I made it. Thank fucking Christ I made it. All right,
At the
like, all
wire,
right,
though.
we're good. Yeah, at the wire. But so the flight leaves. I get on the flight, go to from Chicago to Detroit. We leave at 6:35. I land in Detroit, I think at around 8 or so, something along those lines. I then had a 4.5-hour layover in Detroit. And then I take my flight from Detroit to Omaha. So while I was chilling in Detroit, I thankfully because I flew Delta, my mom has she has a Delta's membership,
Mhm.
and she also has a credit card with Delta. And because of the credit card that we have, I was actually able to get into the Delta Sky Lounge and just chill there for 4 hours, which was fucking awesome. So I did that. All the while, I'm like calling American Airlines like customer helpline basically because I bought insurance for my trip, and I was like, what all does this insurance actually cover? Turns out the insurance doesn't cover. It covers a lot of stuff, but it's a lot of stuff that like you don't want to have happen in general. So like a lot of the stuff that the insurance covers is like if you get sick, if you have to go to the hospital, if someone dies, if terrorists hijack your plane.
Jesus.
Like, it's all like extreme cases of wow, your trip got hella fucked. It's all like extreme cases of that. And so I was like, all right, well that's not great, but sure, whatever. So the insurance didn't really help me. But so I get to Detroit. I hang out in Detroit. I'm getting ready to get on my flight to Omaha, and my flight gets a little bit delayed, but it's only by like I think it's like an hour or so. It's nothing super crazy. And then I finally make it to Omaha, and everything's fine. Okay. Now I get to Omaha. I get to Nebraska. And again, the plan was to celebrate the holidays with her family that weekend,
Mhm.
and then spend the rest of the week with her, and then come back home, spend the holidays with my family. Unfortunately, that didn't work because we find out that her dad and her brothers took a surprise trip to Denver, Colorado, so they weren't in town that weekend. So their holidays got pushed to the next weekend on actual Christmas, which, if you are keeping track, is when my family is celebrating Christmas, and also when I leave. So the new plan is I'm not spending the holidays with her family, and I'm just gonna spend time with her, which is fine.
Yeah, that's
But
good.
it's like that's awkward as fuck, but okay,
Yeah.
whatever. And so the week is going on. It's passing by nice and casually. But I think Tuesday or Wednesday, my girlfriend's talking to her mom, and she's like, hey, there's a big winter storm that's coming in. Maxwell might want to, take a look at his travel plans and maybe reschedule. And I'm like, okay, I'll take a look at what they have, and we'll kind of go from there. And sure enough, American Airlines is like, yeah, there's a severe winter storm coming. So if you want, we will rebook your flight for free, no extra charge. And I'm like, okay, that's nice. So we'll do that then. So I was supposed to leave Omaha, Friday the 23rd. Okay,
Mhm.
that was when I was supposed to leave to go back to Ohio. I moved up my flight to the 22nd on Thursday, and the plan was then instead of flying the 23rd from Omaha to Chicago and Chicago to Columbus, I would move my flight up a day, and I would fly from Omaha to Charlotte, North Carolina, and then North Carolina to Ohio. That was the new plan for on Thursday.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, we'll do that. I'll do that. That's fine. That's the new plan. So we leave. Thursday comes around. My girlfriend and I are getting ready to drive 2 hours to Omaha, and my flight to Charlotte was supposed to leave at I think 1. Hold on, let me find the boarding. Oh no, I don't have the boarding pass. That's right. My flight was supposed to leave at like 1 something. I think it was like 1:30 basically. As we're driving there, it keeps getting delayed and delayed further until the final delay is the flight's gonna leave at 3:30. So it was basically a total of 2 hours was my flight to Charlotte was delayed by. And so okay. I will say that this next part of the story is definitely my fault. This next part of the story is definitely my fault. I am 100% in the wrong here. Well, no, I'll say I'm like 70% in the wrong because the way that I justify it, is debatable, but I will say I am 70% wrong in this next part. All right. So my flight gets delayed 2 hours. Okay. It leaves at 3:30. We get into Omaha, I think at like noon-ish or so. To which, we have like 2-3 hours to kill. So my girlfriend and I, we decided to go get some lunch. And then by the time we finish eating, I think it's like 1:30, maybe 1:45, something like that. And we decide, hey, we were like, hey, because my girlfriend has 2 brothers, okay, and she's still in the process of buying Christmas gifts for them. She goes, she was thinking about buying a rice cooker for one of the brothers.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
And I'm like, oh, hey, we have some extra time. Do you want to go to the Asian grocery store around here, or some of the Asian grocery stores, and see if we can find a rice cooker for him before I leave? And she's like, oh yeah, let's do that. So we're like looking at some, trying to like kind of guess what places would have rice cookers. And we're like, okay, let's pick this one. It's kind of far away, but like it's not too far. It should be fine. It was significantly farther away than we thought it was, so that was the first problem. We found the rice cooker, which is nice. But by the time we get the rice cooker and we drive all the way to the airport, it's like 3 o'clock at this point. So my flight leaves in half an hour. Okay, I go to the bag check-in place, and I'm like, hi, I'd already checked in the night before. Okay, I'd already checked in the night before. I'd already paid for my checked bag. All I needed to do was print the tag and drop the bag up. That's all I needed to do. Okay. So I get to the ticketing counter half an hour before the flight, and I'm like, hi, I've checked in. I just need to print a bag tag, and drop my bag off. And I just tried the kiosk, and it says there's an error. I needed to see an agent. And she goes, okay, well, what flight are you supposed to get on? And I go, I'm supposed to get on this flight to Charlotte, North Carolina. And she goes, oh, yeah, you're too late. And I go, what do you mean that I'm too late? And she's like, well, the flight leaves in half an hour, so we can't take your bag, because there's no time. And I'm like, but I paid for the bag. I just need to print the tag. And she's like, yeah, there's no time. We won't have time to put it onto the flight because it leaves in half an hour. And I'm like, okay, so what happens now? And she's like, well, we're gonna have to rebook you, because there's nothing else that we can do. And I'm like, okay, so where do I get rebooked to? And she's like, so the best that we can do is we can fly you.
I got a shell bell.
Here.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Sorry.
So like the best that we can do is we can fly you to Dallas, Fort Worth, tonight at 7. You spend the night in Dallas, and then you leave Dallas, go to Chicago, and then you fly from Chicago to Ohio. And I'm like, okay, I guess. So, again, keep in mind that this is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That Dallas flight didn't leave until 7 at night. So then that new plan now is I stayed in the Omaha airport for 4 hours, went to Dallas, got into Dallas at I got into Dallas at like 9 o'clock or like 9 p.m. or something like that. And then I had to stay the night in the Dallas airport.
You just sleeping on like the couch or something?
Yeah.
Ugh.
But so
Praying to God nobody steals your shit?
Yeah, pretty much. But so I get it. So, you know, I fly from Omaha to Dallas. And again, since I'm spending the night in Dallas, because my flight to Chicago doesn't leave until like 6 o'clock in the morning. Hold on, let me again. I'm trying to find all the tickets so all my story lines up correctly. All right, that's Detroit. That's the bag. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. So the flight from Omaha left at 7:30 to Dallas. All right. I get into Dallas at 9:30. The flight from Dallas to Chicago leaves at 5 in the morning. So I get into Dallas. I'm spending the night in the airport, and thankfully, the nice thing was that because my gate actually moved from where it originally was. So when I got up to go to my new gate, so I could just be there, and I find out that it's basically at the other end of the terminal from where I am in the airport, and it was so weird because like I'm walking toward my gate, and it was like I stepped into like an entirely new airport basically. Like all the gates, like all the part of the airport that I was originally at in Dallas was like really cold, had like it only had like chairs and stuff like that, and like stereotypical airport stuff. But then I got into this other section of the terminal, and it was warm. They had benches. They had like it was like super spaced out. Like they had this like really beautiful like kind of fake park art like installation that you could like lay on.
Nice.
Because
That's
like
cool.
benches and stuff like that. Yeah, it was super nice. But so I spent the night there, left Dallas at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then got into Chicago at 7:30. Okay, I got into Chicago at 7:30, and the plan was I would get onto my Chicago connection from Chicago to Columbus, which would leave at 8:15, and I would get into Columbus at around 10:30 in the morning. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
this is where things started to go off the rails. So again, I get in at 7:30, and I get a notification saying that my 8:15 flight from Chicago to Columbus has been canceled. So I had to then get rebooked. So I get rebooked. I go to the counter, and I'm like, hey, I need to get rebooked. My 8:15 flight was canceled. What do I do? And they're like, okay, so what we can do is we can put you on the next flight from Chicago to Columbus, and that leaves at 12. Hold on. That leaves at 12:45. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll do that. That flight then gets canceled. So then I have to get rebooked again. And I'm like, okay, what? Like, at this point, there's because that's the second flight that gets canceled. They don't have any more seats left. So then I have to get put on standby, which is essentially like if someone doesn't show up,
Right.
then they just start giving away seats basically for the flight. So I get put on
Like
standby.
for free?
Yeah, for free.
Wow, I didn't know that was a
Because-
thing.
Yeah, it's just like in this situation, it's because of
Ooh, Everston.
all my other flights got canceled. So like where the fuck am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to be doing here? And because they don't have enough space, obviously, you know, they're just trying to, like, you know, get as many people as possible to, you know, where they need to be. But so that was at 12:40. Yeah, no. I think that flight was at like 3 something or something like that. But again, I'm on standby for that flight. So like I don't have a guaranteed seat, but if somebody doesn't show up, then you know, they just start going down the standby list and they'll just start giving away seats. That flight then gets canceled. So then I get moved on to the last flight of the night. I get moved on to the last flight of the night, which was supposed to leave at like 7 o'clock at night. Okay. I am standby on the list of standby. I'm number 7 out of like 40 some people basically. And so while they're like calling boarding, they're calling, you know, people to go, like they're calling names and whatnot. And while like it was essentially like watching people get onto the lifeboats on the Titanic while I was still on the Titanic and it was sinking.
We need to go
like,
faster.
I was
We need to go
like,
faster.
waiting for I was just like hoping, because again, it's like lottery essentially of like who gets to go onto the lifeboat and who gets to stay in Chicago. Who knows? But so while I'm waiting with a bunch of other people. And it's like, there was a couple that was like going around asking people, you know, what number are you? Like, where do you are you on standby? What number are you? And I found out that they're like number 13 and 14.
Mm-hmm.
And so, they're like asking other people, and they're like, hey, what number? They're asking like a number couple, and they're like, hey, what number are you guys? And the other couple's like, oh, we're 15 and 16. And so the first couple goes, oh, okay, you're one spot, you're you know, you're right behind us. And they look to me. And they go, hey, what number are you on standby? And I go, oh, I'm number 7. And the guy goes, I will give you $20 to give me your seat. And I go, no deal. And he goes, $40. I'm like, no, not happening. He goes, 60? I'm like, dude, I spent the night here once. I don't want to do it again.
Yeah.
But so there's like, and so like a third couple comes by and they're asking the same thing of like, hey, what number are you guys? Like, cause we're 17, 18.
You're like, I'm stuck
like,
here too.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Like, you're like, yeah, and they're like, oh, you know, we're like, you're 2 spots below, behind us. And the original guy looks at me and he goes, yeah, and that guy's 7, fucker. And I'm like, look, I'm sorry, man. Like, I've been here since 7:30 in the morning. All right, I just want to go home.
I've been trying to do this for 2 days.
Like, for reals though. But so, they call my name, and I'm like, oh, bitchin'. And I made it on, so I make it onto the flight. I sit in my seat, and it was so funny, but also kind of sad, because like there were other people, because there's so many flights I gotten canceled. I was like recognizing people from other flights of like, oh, hey, I know you from another flight that got canceled, and I know you.
How was your lunch?
So, yeah.
All right, I made it to Route 6.
Okay. I'm going through the apartments right now real quick. But
there was next to nothing in them.
Ah, okay.
Except for another shell bell for you, I guess.
Well, yeah, I think that item's static.
Yeah, so you can have 3.
Yeah. Woo! But so I get on the flight, I'm putting my bag down, I'm, you know, getting situated, and the pilot comes on the intercom, and he's like, you know, hello, welcome to flight blah 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 from Chicago to Columbus, Ohio. We're just getting ready to de-ice the plane and and refuel, and you know, we'll be along shortly. And so I'm like, all right, cool, no problem, easy enough. Like 15 minutes go by, and the pilot comes onto the intercom again, and he goes, hey folks, I have some bad news. By the time we refuel and de-ice the plane, our timer to take off will have ended, and so we won't be able to fly, and thus this flight has to get delayed until Saturday morning at 8:30 in the morning. And And he goes on to say, he's like, so what we have to do is we have to deplane, and because this flight, the good news is that this flight is delayed. Everybody on the flight currently will be guaranteed to get on the flight tomorrow morning. And we're like, okay, I guess fine. So now at this point, I again, for the second time, have to spend the night in the Chicago airport. And I'm like, God damn it. But the good news is that I'll be able to get on the flight the next morning.
Right.
So
good.
That night, I'm standing in line with everybody else to get our new boarding passes for the next morning. And the staff comes up to us and goes, hey, so we just got a call from upper management and the flight has officially been canceled. So it will not be taking off to Saturday morning. Therefore, meaning that everybody in this line has to get rebooked again,
bro,
for other flights Saturday instead. And I'm just like, what the actual fuck? Like, what do I have to do here?
I just want to go home.
Yeah, I'm just like, I just want to go fucking home. All right, I'm on Route 6 now. Like, I just want to fucking go home. But so, while in the process of getting rebooked again, they're like, okay, we have another flight on we're gonna put you on standby for another flight Saturday, and that flight is gonna be at, I think it was gonna be at like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning. And like, all right, we're gonna put you on, you're gonna be put on that standby flight. If you don't make it to that flight, we will for sure be able to put you, for sure be able to book you onto a 1:15 flight from Chicago to Columbus Saturday. Like, you are guaranteed, you have a boarding pass for 1:15. So yeah, you can try to get on sooner, but you'll be on standby. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. And I'm like, you guarantee the fact that I'm gonna have a ticket for the 1:15 flight. And they're like, yes, absolutely. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I spend the night at the airport again, Friday night. Saturday rolls around.
Saying he's dead. That's fine.
Nice. Saturday rolls around. I wake up to try to get on the 7 a.m. flight. That ends up getting canceled, by the way. That flight gets canceled. Or no. That flight takes off. It takes off. That flight takes off at 7 a.m. Because I'm on standby though, I didn't make it, which feels bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
My number. So again, originally my number was 7, right? Saturday, my standby number was 35 out of 60 people.
Jesus Christ.
On standby. Yeah, it was bad. It got real bad as all these flights getting canceled. But so, I'm like, okay, well, I am guaranteed to have a seat on the 1:15 flight. All I need to do is make sure that they print me a boarding pass and give me an actual seat, because they can't. When I got rebooked, they couldn't pick me a seat. They're like, you have to go to the actual gate counter and they have to give you a seat there. And I was like, and they have to do it, right? And they go, yes, they have to give you a seat. If anyone tells you that they can't, they're lying to you. And I'm like, okay, fine, bet.
I'm holding you to that.
Yeah, I'm like, you better be fucking right. And they're like, yeah. Like, you talk to them. If anyone says that they can't do that, they're absolutely lying to you. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I go to, I go to the gate, and I'm waiting for the gate agent to show up. And eventually they show up after an hour or so. Oh, let me back up. So Friday night, when I'm spending the night in Chicago, because the reasoning for the cancellation was not because of weather, but because of crew. They didn't have enough people to man the plane, / they didn't have enough people to refuel. And because it was a lack of crew as the reasoning, then American Airlines is then responsible, and they have to compensate me with like food and a hotel at that point for free. So that was nice. I ended up still sleeping in the airport primarily because the hotel was like 2 miles away, and I really did not want to have to go through security again because at that point I was just not in the mood for it. But I should mention that because it was a crew problem Friday night, you know, they did have to compensate me, which was nice. But I elected to just be like, I just want the food voucher. I don't give a shit about the hotel. I'm just gonna spend the night at the airport. I've done it once. I can do it again. It's Chicago. I already know this airport just fine. Like, whatever. But so, I end up going, so Saturday rolls around, and, I go to the counter, and I go, and the counter, I go to the counter, and the lady's like, are you on standby? And I go, no, I have a ticket. I just need a seat assignment. And the sigh and look of relief that the woman gave me was like, oh, thank God, someone who's actually on this flight. Because so many people were going up to the counter and being like, hey, I'm on standby, what happens? So many people were doing that like all the staff were getting so fed up with it. They had to make an it got so bad that they had to make an announcement of like, if you're on standby, do not come up here. We know you're on standby. We cannot help you. Do not ask us. So I went up there and I'm like, no, I need a seat assignment. And they're like, oh, thank God. Here's your boarding pass. Here's your seat assignment. You're good to go. And I go, bitchin', awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, hells yeah. But so, I'm waiting. So I'm at the gate waiting for the plane. And again, the plane, my flight was supposed to take off at 1:15. All right. It got delayed, I think, by 2 hours, primarily because the flight wasn't there at 1:15. Like, the plane literally wasn't there yet, so that was a problem. And just the entire time I'm waiting, I'm just like, am I gonna get canceled again? Like, is my flight gonna make it? I don't know. It's 1:15 and the plane's not here yet, so we'll see. The plane finally gets there at, like, I think 2 or so, and a guy next to me, he's like, well, the plane's here, so like, that's good. That's a step in the right direction. I go, yeah, that's nice. By the way, what Pokemon did you put away for make room for the Zorua?
Your Giratina.
Okay.
I don't think I'm going to use the Zorua.
Okay, yeah. You're just taking it and then putting it in the box and then taking the other thing out. Okay. I just wanted to double check and make sure. But so the plane gets there and the guy's like, "Well, the plane's here, so that's a step in the right direction." I go, "Yeah, that's step 1 at the very least." And the guy also is like, "Dude, I hope honestly, if they tell me that they need people to de-ice the plane, I will go out there myself." I'm like, dude, I'm right there with you. If they need to refuel, de-ice, I'll do whatever it fucking takes to get on this fucking flight. I'll go out there and start fucking, like, heating up with whatever I can find to de-ice this plane. I'll do literally anything. But so we're joking around, like, with that kind of stuff. And, finally they start doing boarding call, all that good stuff. And, you know, they're boarding the plane. I get on the plane. I sit down. I put my bag down. I'm getting situated, and I'm just praying. I'm praying to God that I can get on this flight and that this flight actually takes off. And I'm like, the first flight took off, so, like, honestly, we should be okay. I should be pretty okay here. Coincidentally, you know, while they're boarding still and I'm sitting in my seat, I look out my window and I can see them loading the luggage onto the plane. And so I'm like looking and I'm like, okay, they're loading the luggage onto the plane. That's good. That's a good sign. That's also a step in the right direction. And a thought crosses my mind and I'm like, oh, right. I checked the bag. Through all of this madness, I had to make sure that my bag makes it onto the flight. And so because I can see them load all the luggage, I'm like looking to see if I can find my bag. And sure enough, like they're loading the luggage, and I can see my bag is the next one to go onto the carousel, or onto the conveyor into the plane, and this is the sad part about this whole thing. This is the saddest part, is I had to watch the airport people, take my bag, go to put it onto the conveyor belt to load onto the plane, only to have another person go, the plane's too full, we can't put any more bags on. So then they took my bag and they put it back onto the cart and they whisked it away onto somewhere into the airport. And I immediately messaged my mom, who's picking me up, and I go, my bag's not gonna make it to Columbus, Ohio. And she goes, how do you know? And I go, I literally watched them not put it onto the plane. It's not gonna make it. And then the flight took off, and I made it to Ohio.
I have never had an issue where I lost luggage. I've never had an issue where I had to get onto a new plane or have it be delayed so significantly that I didn't take off in the next half hour.
Dude.
I don't know if the Portland airport is just better about that shit or what.
Oh my god, this whole scenario was like an actual genuine nightmare that I could not wake up from.
Jesus.
It was so bad. But so I get to Columbus, okay? My bag is lost. It's in Chicago still. I don't have it. I go through the weekend. I go through Christmas with the clothes that I have, which is literally what's on me. I went to go buy at least pajamas and like a shirt or some pants and stuff like that, just so I have something else. And I finally get my bag on, I think Monday or Tuesday is when they actually delivered it to me, because that's what the option was. So they delivered my bag. I got it. It's all good. You'd think that's the end of it. All right. You think that's the end of my travels. That's it. I don't have to worry about anything else. I get to go at the end of the week. I get to go home back to Lima, and you know, I can wash this whole mess out of my mind. You know, you would think. But no, it doesn't end there, because here's the epilogue. All right. I drive back from Columbus to Lima. Okay. I get home and I find out that my house has blown a fuse, thus not giving. So the power is out and I can't open my garage. I also don't have, and so I'm basically locked out of my house for the night.
You don't have a house key?
I do, but the way I get out of my house is I go through my garage. So I have the key for the garage, but I don't have the front door keys because I haven't had to use those keys in like years. So they're in the house, technically speaking, but I don't have them on me because I've never needed them. But because I can't open the garage, I can't get into the garage, so I can't get into the house. So I take a gamble, and I call my mom, and I'm like, I'm locked out of the house. Like, do you think because my grandparents live in Lima, I'm like, do you think there's a spare house key at grandma's house? And she goes, I think so. There should be one because it's been there for like decades. We had it for emergencies. I'm ready to go.
Okay. Yep. I want it to be good. I want it to be halfway decent.
We use it for emergencies. I got a Larion.
I don't want to look. I got a camera.
That's pretty good. That's not bad. Larion and camera up. That's pretty good. But so she's like, yeah, there should be. Oh yeah, you are. Like, we should have one because we had it for emergencies. And I go, okay, I'm gonna go to grandma's house and I'm gonna see if I can find a key. And
how do I not kill this thing?
That's a great question. You throw balls and you hope for the best. But so I drive. I caught mine, by the way. I drive to my grandma's house. I go into her house and I'm sifting through all the stuff, trying to see if I can find a key. I find something that looks like keys to my house.
I got mine
because
too.
It has like, okay, nice. Because it has like codes and whatnot, and I'm like, oh, I recognize these codes. These are for the old keypad that doesn't work in my house anymore. So okay, so this is probably it. So I drive back home, and in my house there are 2 doors. Okay, there's a door that leads to my laundry room, and then there's a side door that leads to my laundry room, and then there's a front door that's literally the front door of my house.
Mhm.
The front door of my house, both doors have like a secondary screen door. And so the front door of my house, that one's always permanently locked, and there's no way to unlock it, except for from the inside. So I'm like, all right, we're definitely not getting through there. I have to go through the side door in my laundry room. So I take the key. To there's a deadbolt lock and a doorknob lock on the laundry room door. Okay, I take the key, and there are like 3 keys on this on this key ring from my grandma's house. Okay, I take one key, it doesn't work for either of the locks. I take the second key, doesn't work for any of the locks, and I'm like, I have 1 key left. I have to hope to God
It's
that
the
this
same
works.
key.
I put it into the doorknob lock, and it turns. And I go, okay, awesome, that's good. But the deadbolt's still a problem. Or no, I put it in the doorknob lock, and it doesn't work. And I'm like, that doesn't work. I go to turn I put in the deadbolt, and sure enough, I hear the click, and I go to turn it, and it turns, and I'm like, I'm in my house! I made it into my house! I literally screamed.
I'm in my
bitchin'
house.
as I tackled the door to shove it open because there's stuff in the way of the door in the laundry room.
Oh
I
god.
tackled my door to like shove it out of the way, and I had to crawl. I made like a little space. I had to crawl through the space over a bunch of shit so I could disarm the alarm system. But I was like, bitchin', I'm in my house now.
I made it inside. Yeah. It's a
It was
reverse
so
Home Alone.
bad.
It's House Alone.
It was so bad. But that
It's
was
just doing
that,
everything it can to not let you
that
in.
is, yeah, that's the whole story of my flight, of
Jesus.
basically my travels to Omaha and back.
Worth. Honestly.
Yeah, worth it, totally. When I was in Chicago the first time, I was like, the agent was super nice. Like, they were very helpful. They were very, very nice. And actually, funny enough,
I'm just gonna go with
second
Cameroon.
time, Cameroon.
Cameron.
How do you spell that?
Like Cameron.
How do you spell that?
Cameron.
Cameron. Cameron. Got it. Okay. But
Alright,
so,
let's see what other disappointing shit there is.
But so the agent. The first
Oh,
time
okay.
I
I'm
nice,
not even
I
upset
was
about
too.
that. I'm not upset about that.
Yeah. So the
Those
agent,
things
the
suck
first
ass.
time I was in Chicago. They were very, very nice. Hilariously and coincidentally enough, the second night I was in Chicago trying to get rebooked, I saw the same agent again. and I would have said hello to them, but there were so many people at that point that I didn't have time, but I recognized them. I was like, oh, hey, I know all of you because I saw you the last time I was here. And again, they were the first time I was in Chicago, the agents, they were very, very nice. They were very helpful. But like, they were like really apologetic. Like, we're so sorry that this has happened to you, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you know, it's fine. You know, like, in the moment, this absolutely sucks. But like, I'll look back on this story and I'll laugh and I'll laugh and I'll laugh.
I'm gonna pray to
and
God
it'll
that I
be
don't die.
super funny, but like, holy fuck.
Okay, I'm fine.
There were also points there were also points throughout the day Friday that I was because I had to get like rebooked and my gate got transferred before the flights got canceled. The gates would also just like change every like half an hour basically. So I would be walking from one end of the terminal to the other end of the terminal and then back immediately. It was such a pain. But eventually it got to a point where like there were at no point was the American Airlines customer support desk like empty. There was always just like a huge line because flights were just getting canceled left and right.
Yeah.
Mystery bus, that would have been nice.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I remember
Mr.
there
Bus
was
would've been
one point where I was walking down a terminal, and there was a huge line of people at the customer support desk.
Oh, thank
And
God. I would have been pissed.
Oh.
I do not
but,
like Braviary.
Really? That's
Yeah.
surprising.
I mean,
Um,
like, I don't like a lot of the bird Pokemon outside of, like, Pidgey, Talonflame and Staraptor. I think every other one is just kind of like meh.
But so I go up to the people in line at the customer support desk, and I'm like, hey, are you guys in line for customer support? And they go, yeah, we are. And I go, look, you didn't hear it from me, but if you go to Terminal G on the other side, if you go to Concourse G on the other side of the terminal, I'm just saying, I just came from there. There's no line. Like, I was able to get in, like, real easy, get my shit sorted out. Like, I'm just saying. And they're like, you said Concourse G? And I go, I know. It's literally on the other side of the airport. But, like, you know, there's no line or anything like that. So, I'm just saying. Like, I was, like, directing people to, like, trying to give them the inside info because of the lines were so
I know how this
long.
place works, okay?
But, like, yeah, it's like, I know how this place operates. Like, I got you.
My Alakazam almost died.
Ooh. My Giratina almost died earlier.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Actually, that wouldn't have upset me that much. Hey! Alright. I think I got the best option. I would have been a little bit upset if I got a Dunsparce. But, like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Nice. Ooh, Mighty Yenna. Okay.
Oh, that's ancient power! Okay, it didn't do anything.
By the way, are we gonna use Cameron, or are we storing them away?
I have no use for that thing.
Okay. So that's just gonna be a backup.
Yeah, I mean,
We
if
have a
you,
decent amount of backups.
yeah. I'm like, I am gonna be a little sad if we lose anything because I like the
Right.
team that I have now,
Yeah.
and
same.
I'm assuming you do too, but it won't be the biggest deal in the world. Back when we were losing them when we didn't have backups and our backups
yeah.
were also not great,
Yeah.
it was more of a feels bad.
Yeah. All right. I'm thinking we like clear this route out, because I think there's a cave coming up.
Okay.
I don't think they'll let us into the cave until we beat the gym. So.
Okay, I think I can get through the whole gym with Kabalion, but I'm gonna try and get Alakazam and my Trico leveled up as much as possible, because Trico, if I remember correctly, grass is strong against ground, right?
I think so.
So I should, if I can get Trico leveled up, I could probably just annihilate it with Trico.
Yeah, I think grass is strong against rock, ground, and water, I believe.
I think so. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do one more fight.
We don't want these funguses, right?
I don't know.
I don't.
Are they
it's
static?
Yeah, they're static.
I mean,
it's a fungus. I don't.
oh, Pachirisu actually would have been cool.
Yeah, it's a fungus. I don't know if it's gonna be all that worth. I'll be real.
Probably not. It's grass poison, right?
I think so.
I don't think that's necessary.
I don't know. Yeah.
No, it's definitely poison type.
What are you getting your Pokemon leveled up to? Like
33.
You're gonna try to get to 33?
Yep.
I guess I'll keep going to 33 then as well. I at least want to get Garchomp and Giratina to 33, and then everything, and then I don't know what I would do for the third one.
I'm stopping my Alakazam at 32 right now, and then I'm gonna use Kabalion until he's 33 to level the Trico. And then I'm gonna use Alakazam until he's 33, and then I'm gonna use then I'm gonna just keep switching as much as I have to.
Do you have your experience trait on Kabalion, or do you have it on something else?
No, I have it on Trico now.
Oh, okay.
Kabalion is just so fucking strong right now. There's no point in, like, it's just and his XP pool is a lot higher than everybody else, so I can get a bunch of things leveled by the time he's leveled once.
Yeah.
So
I think
it's easier.
honestly, I might switch I might start using Giratina over Garchomp right now for leveling, and then I might.
Yeah, please don't kill your Garchomp.
Yeah, working on it. This Larion has Iron Defense, I think, 3 times.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a little.
Oh, well, Trico's gonna evolve.
Oh, sweet. There you go.
Because he was already level 18, I forgot.
Oh, nice.
This might be the first thing I've seen evolve.
Huh. Interesting. That's Iron Defense. That's whatever.
Yeah, I cannot afford to have my Cobalion die.
Look, I can't afford to have Garchomp die, so...
That's true. I've put so much into him. Like I've put medicine into this dude. I've put just so much shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take it.
I just want to keep fighting Azelfs because they give me so much. I got lucky getting a fucking weak legendary there. Oh god, Ducklet. Holy shit, I would have been pissed about that one too.
Yeah, you would have been fucked. I think I might want to. I think I'll probably try to level Tropius to 33.
Oh. I used the wrong
that
move.
Would be helpful. Though again, Tropius doesn't learn good stuff, so it's like really off.
That puts me to sleep, doesn't it?
What does?
No? Feather Dance. Really lowers my attack. Yeah. Oh no, Bubble Beam. Gonna do no damage.
So out of your party, I guess the Pokemon that you're probably more willing to lose is probably Panpour, right?
Oh yeah, I don't give a shit about Panpour.
Like, you don't
I'm
give a
only
shit about
keeping
Panpour.
that on my team because of Giratina. Because of your
Giratina.
Giratina. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
That's another reason why I was pissed about it. I was like, because I have zero incentive to keep this. But I have to keep this shitty thing on my team.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Clefable.
Yeah, that sucks.
Because like I have no use for Clefable really.
I mean, it's a nice wall,
Yeah.
I guess,
It's a nice
if you
wall,
really
but,
need it.
Yeah, if I really need, but even still, it's like I don't know about that one.
Yeah. It's not necessary. It's absolutely not. Like, it's not rounding out your team.
Yeah.
There's the Azelf.
Honestly, I think the Larion and the camera up that we have, I think those are probably the.
Those are
I think
decent.
Those are the. That's like the first one of the few matchups that we have that are actually like both of us have come out with a decently good Pokemon.
Right. And well, other than our starters.
Other than the starters, like because like a lot of our Pokemons are mildly lopsided as far as our matchups.
Yeah.
Go.
Wait. Okay, I'm just gonna run away
I will
from
say
that.
this. I will say this. If something goes wrong with Cobalion, knock on wood that it doesn't, you do have the option of getting another one. Because Cobalion is a static encounter in this game.
Right.
So, like, at the bare minimum, there is that.
I thought he was a
Obviously, we don't
random
want that to
encounter.
happen.
Like the,
No, he's static.
Oh.
Yeah. All the like beasts, dogs in this game, all the legendary dogs in
They're
this game,
actually
static.
dogs.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
they're
sure.
static encounters.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think Cabalion's first, and then it's Viridian,
Wait, no, they're not.
and yeah, they
Because
are.
Keldeo is like a fucking horse.
Well, Keldeo doesn't count.
I mean, Keldeo's still one of them.
Sure, but it's not part of the 3.
Eh.
It's like it's not part of the 3 of them.
Well, they're also pretty horse-like
Yeah, sure.
when you look at all of them.
That's well, Terrakion, I don't know about that one.
He's like a bull.
Yeah, sure. That's not a horse.
I mean, yeah, but like
Virizion looks like a deer.
yeah, they're like I said horse-like. Oh, I don't know. I don't know it much about like they're taller four-legged beasts.
Sure,
They're not
regardless-
like yeah, okay.
Regardless, they are static.
Why did I do that again? I knew it was god damn it.
You just double kick.
I double kicked him again.
Yeah.
Then when last time I did that and I was just like, "Oh, that was the wrong move."
guy.
Like I'm just locked into double kick.
Oh, cause choice scarf.
Yeah, like I have to. Okay, right. I think the stats on my Trico are really bad too. Oh Christ on
I mean,
a
they'll get
cracker.
better, maybe.
Also, I think my Camerumpt was fairly decently high level. I think it was like a 25 or a 26. I think it was 26. I was worried I was even gonna catch it.
Oh, actually, I think mine might have been. Oh, I think mine's. This Lairon right here is 23, so I'm pretty sure the one I caught was not far off.
Lairon,
What level does Lairon evolve into Aggron? 42?
like 45, I think.
God.
Yeah, it's pretty high up there.
It's high.
Like if
yeah.
you're gonna get an Aggron, it's going to be at the like
It's an
before
investment.
the Elite Four.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like if I remember correctly, getting Aggron it's an investment. But
Yeah.
It's well worth it because it's Aggron.
Well, it sucks that Aggron is one of the worst steel types.
I mean, yeah.
He's not terrible,
know.
but like there are definitely better steel types.
Yeah. I was thinking about it yesterday or last night.
I'm pretty sure.
I was just thinking about like
Special attacker.
the Pokemon dads in this game, like how many dads are in this game, and thinking about it, there are Gen 3, Gen 4. There are a lot of dads in Gen 3, Gen 4. Because like Gen 3, you have Norman, which is your dad,
Yeah,
and then I think Birch is actually the rival.
May's dad.
I'm pretty sure.
yeah. Birch is May's dad.
May's dad. Yeah, and then Gen 4, you have I think it's Bryson. I think is what his name is, the Steel Gym leader. He's the dad of Rourke.
Oh.
Which is the Rock Gym. Yeah, they're father and son. And then you have Barry's dad, who I honestly don't know what his name is.
I don't either.
Yeah, but I know that he's in the game because he's part of the Battle Frontier. Yeah, but it was like just a random thought that I had. I'm like, huh, that's weird that there are so many dads in Gen 3 and 4.
Oh, yeah. So, speaking of dads in Pokemon, you know about Ash leaving, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So, apparently one of the last episodes that aired,
Yeah,
Ash was
they
supposed to
mentioned
meet his dad,
His dad, yeah.
and his dad was like, "Hey, Ash, you were late, so I went to go do other shit." And I was
Yeah.
like, "God damn,
Like,
that's
fuck,
cold."
man.
And it was like he was like maybe an hour late or something. I can't remember exactly what it was. It
I don't
wasn't
know.
that much.
I don't know. I think it was pretty late, cause I watched that episode. I watched it, and like it was like his mom is like, "Hey, yeah, I'm meeting up with your dad, so like come meet us." It's like he knows to go meet them,
Right.
but instead he goes on this detour with the spooky ghost child, and it's like, oh, okay,
Shame,
I guess we're
shame.
doing this now.
Bro, we
Yeah,
just
that-
want to see your dad.
Yeah,
It's
Ash
Professor
is-
Oak.
Yeah, obviously, it's actually Mr. Mime.
It's yeah. That explains so much. Why is this kid such a goddamn idiot? Oh, because he's half Pokemon and his brain doesn't work so great.
Hey, but that idiot, 1 is a champion and 2 is like super champion, so like it kind of works out.
I mean, he's not the champion yet, is he?
Yeah, he's the champion of Alola, and then he won like the
Bro, fuck Ducklet.
like he won against Leon in like the champion tournament.
Ah. Leon from Sun and
From
Moon?
Galar, like No, Leon from like Sword and Shield.
I don't remember him.
Yeah, you don't.
Was
wait,
that
you
the
don't
older
remember, like,
brother
the
of?
character?
Yeah.
It's Hop's older brother.
Oh,
You
okay.
don't remember the character? In
No,
general?
nope. I barely did. Like I do now. Hey, tentacle lover. Thank you.
Wow.
Did
I'm
my?
sorry. Someone in your chat is their name Tentacruel Lover?
Yeah.
All right.
Where's? Turned off my.
I just wanted to double check that fact. Cool.
Oh, I'm a freaking idiot. That's why I didn't show up. Oh, god damn it.
I need more Larions.
Laron.
Larons.
I was wondering why my alert didn't show.
Tentacruel Lover, thanks for the follow. Ah, there they are. Neat. Cool.
Sadly, I do not have a tentacle.
Yeah, same.
What's the new one called?
Toad's Cruel.
I don't.
Toad's Cruel.
Yeah, that's. I don't think I caught one in the new game. But I also have not.
Toad's Cruel, and I'm like, I don't need this.
I haven't cared to try and get the Pokedex done. I think I have like 180 Pokemon, so I'm not even halfway.
Oh wow, I think I have 200.
So you remember that night that we were hanging out and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get the 4 whatchamacallits.
The ruinous Pokemon.
Yeah, the ruinous Pokemon. Those were the only 2 that I got. The 2 that I got that night were the only 2 that I got.
Which ones did you get?
I got the snail, which that one's
Right?
name I can't remember. It's like Chen.
I don't
Chimpo.
remember any of them.
And then
I think Chimpao is the
Chimpao is
that's
the
Pharaoh one. That's
yeah.
the snail one.
Yeah, I got that one.
Yeah,
And I got
got
the
that
snail. So I still needed the goldfish
Yeah.
and the I don't
the,
remember the other one.
It's I think it's supposed to be like a moose or like a deer of some sort.
That's yeah. You know, all of a sudden Cavalion is not doing it feels like he's not doing nearly as much damage.
He's starting to fall off.
Or I'm just
All right.
picking bad yeah, his attack is definitely lower than his special. Which is frustrating.
Uh-oh. That's fine.
Hey!
What?
Oh, it's long time
Oh, I could have had a Feraligatr! No, that would have been so cool!
how are you, Skipsis?
Oh, that would have been so dope as shit! Damn.
That would have been pretty cool.
Feraligatr. I love Feraligatr.
I am at a point where I'm kind of scared of going forward.
Why?
I didn't I have my Alakazam.
Oh.
I am nothing even close to that. All of my friends are better at Pokemon than I am. And my Alakazam only has 82 health, and I think his defenses are pretty bad. Happy New Year to you too.
Spooky.
Let's see. His defense is 30. His special defense is 41. So yeah, his defense is pretty bad.
Yeah.
How have you been? I haven't seen you in a long time.
Oh, right. The breeder wants to constantly fight you. I forgot about this actually.
That's a good thing though.
This would be nice. Yeah, this would be good. I actually need to. I found another amulet coin, so I need to put that on.
Oh yeah.
Get some extra cash.
I've seen some of your artwork on Instagram, like stories and stuff. It's looking
you
awesome.
coward. Fight me. So, I saw on Twitter. I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently, not Sun and
How the hell do we get down there?
Fucking Scarlet and you have to surf.
Oh,
Scarlet and
Lame.
Violet. I guess they added an update that when you encounter a shiny Pokemon, it'll actually have like a little icon above the name. so that you know it's shiny.
That's been a thing for a little while.
Has it?
Yeah.
No.
The little
no,
star thing?
Like, no, it's like when you actually like encounter the Pokemon in battle, like over above the health bar, it'll have like a little like sparkle.
Yeah.
Icon.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever noticed that.
Oh my god, you graduate! You
By the
finally
way,
graduated. That's
there's
awesome.
There's a
Not
deerling
finally, but like,
up above.
congratulations.
Farther up the route, there's a deerling that's static as well.
Okay. I don't know if I care about that one either.
Not really. It's really not that great. I'll be real here.
In terms
It's
of
just a nice deerling because it has it's got like a
cast form. So in terms of med school, what are you? What were you going for?
By the way, you have a name of the right?
I think so. I think there was a static one.
Okay, okay. I was gonna say, if you didn't have an amulet coin, I know for a fact that the in Driftvale, there's a building that you can buy like
I do too.
like a market. You can buy a incense there too.
Okay. Yeah, Alakazam is one of my favorites as well. Like, I'm not big on psychic types, but Alakazam has always been one of the ones. I got super lucky that I found this one in the wild because we're doing the randomizer, and that I don't have to fucking trade it to evolve it.
Yeah.
Oh, God. And I've encountered Abras, too, and I was like, oh, Lord. This could have been so much worse. Now having the Azelf is gonna suck.
Oh, yeah, because it's psychic?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Thankfully, my special attack is actually kind of nuts.
Ooh, Mareep. That would be cool.
Shit.
Do you
It's
trade for Ampharos, or do you...
I don't think so.
It's not Flaffy. Yeah, I don't remember if Ampharos evolved via trade, or if it was level.
I think someone's dying in my house right now.
That'd be bad. For multiple reasons.
I'm fine. My door is locked.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're fine. It's fun. So I've been chat sitting for my uncle today, and I have to go over twice
What's
a day.
this gonna be?
So I try to go over in the morning.
That's an Articuno.
Oh, it's fun. But I try to go in the morning, and then I try to go like sometime in the early evening / late afternoon.
This thing gonna kill me.
But I went over at 8 o'clock this morning. I fell asleep there, so so my mom thought I was home, and so she went to go get groceries, and so when I came back, she's not here, and then she's also the alarm's not set, so I thought someone broke into my house at first.
Oh, yeah, that would have been good.
So I called my mom, like, hey, where are you? She's like, oh, I'm grocery shopping, and I go, oh, okay. And she's like, why? I'm like, well, I just got home. And she's like, what do you mean you just got home? And I'm like, I just got back from David's house. And she goes, you were at David's house? And I go, yeah, where do you think I was? And she's like, I thought you were home. I thought you were home the whole time. And I go, no, I haven't been home since 8 this morning. She's like, oh.
Hold on a second.
Whoopsies.
Like, I'm actually worried now.
Just hoping that nothing bad happens. Nothing bad's happening. I will continue to sit here and level up my Pokemon. Thankfully, Giratina's almost 32, so that's... And then I think Garchomp's also either 32 already or almost 33, one of the two, which is really nice. Because then it's a long trek to level everything else up. It also doesn't help that I'm starting to fall off a little bit from experience in wild Pokemon. So fighting that breeder might be my best bet, honestly. I'm trying to think, there's another somewhere, different route that we can potentially fight again, but I don't remember.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, that was weird. I came back and
You good?
my microphone was everybody's safe. Nobody's dead.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Cool. Good.
Xavier's just tickling his girlfriend.
Got it.
So podiatry
I
or
can see how that could be
traumatology?
mistaken
How does
murder.
is that just being somebody who works in the trauma ward?
So I almost have 2
When I
Pokemon
start
at level
residency.
33.
And have you found
Giratina just hit 32, which is nice.
have you found any places that like I'm assuming
Garchomp-
you've applied to some
Garchomp,
places,
I
but
think, is
have you like
halfway.
found any place
Little
specifically
less
that you like?
halfway. That's nice.
Alrighty. Oh, it's Azelf again.
Coward. Fight me! Ugh. I'm debating whether I just want to put the experience share on one Pokemon and then just train that Pokemon up, or if I want to spread it and put it on something else and do it that way. Because I feel like this is going a lot slower than it should be.
I mean, I'm managing to do pretty fine the way that I've been going about it, but that's just me.
Yeah, but you have, what, 1 legendary Pokemon, technically? Which is Cobalion?
Yeah. What did you
It's like-
have?
I have 2. I have Latios and I have Giratina.
Oh, yeah, but you weren't even using Latios.
That's true.
Like,
I'm using Giratina
barely.
now, though. I'm
Yeah,
trying to use
I mean,
Giratina.
that's good. Latios isn't very good.
I got an eject button, so that's something.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. Okay. So do you just have to find any place that'll accept you, or do you get to like kind of shop around for a better, like, does where you do your public health department stuff help you for finding a better place to do residency? That's cool, yeah. Yeah, unpaid internships fucking suck ass.
Yeah, they're not fun. But they are very much a necessity, unfortunately.
They are not a necessity at all. It's just people who don't want to do their own fucking work. Oh, you're getting experience. No, you're running copies. That's 90% of, like, what, like, the lowest paid unpaid internships at, like, big companies. It's like, yeah, get me coffee, get me fucking, make these copies, do whatever. And it's such shit.
Yeah.
You get passed up all the time. So what is even the point?
Because society tells you that you must have a minimum of
Fuck society.
X amount of experience for getting entry-level jobs.
20 years experience. What?
In an entry-level job.
Oh, yeah, that's really, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, I mean, also considering, like, if a pregnant mother is getting through medical school and graduating and then is having to find a job, she should absolutely be getting that over a man. Holy shit. Like, goddamn. That's impressive in its own right. You get through medical school while being pregnant?
God damn.
That'd be a fucking feat. I mean,
Imagine
just the
you're,
friends.
like, taking an exam in medical. You're taking an exam and your water breaks.
Oh god.
Imagine, like, oh god, no.
Okay. So, I have to pray to God I don't run into a Camerupt, because now I'm just going to be using my Grovyle. And guess what the first thing I ran
Your
into
Alakazam's
was...
already hit 33?
Yep.
Wow, Jesus Christ. Your You're leveling really fast, actually. Jesus.
Yep. All right, Azelf. Am I gonna be okay against Azelf? I don't see why not. I just don't have a lot of great attacks. Oh, Pursuit should kill it. Fuck. Use Detect.
Earthplate.
Oh, that didn't do a lot of damage, though.
Fungus.
Yeah, that did more damage to me than I did to it. Ooh. Is Pursuit a physical move?
I think so,
2-hour drive? Like, every day you're gonna have to do a 2-hour drive to get to work?
Oh. Oh.
Well, don't be nervous, for sure. You're gonna do fine. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Okay.
Okay.
Almost.
State house. Good stuff.
Almost killed
Shiny Stone. Grovyle.
Microvile. Honestly, oh, God. You got the hard part out of the way. That's graduating and getting through school. I mean, and, you know, if you manage to graduate, means you are qualified to be able to do what you're doing, so. Not that there's, like, people aren't ever, I don't know, like, I 100% get every reason why people would be nervous, especially starting a new, like, important job, like working in the medical field, but you wouldn't be where you are starting the job if you weren't qualified and capable of doing it. So.
All right, finally, fucking Garchomp.
Yeah, of course.
33. Oh Lord. Move to.
Oh. Is rent over there significantly more expensive or something? I have no great attacking moves on my fucking Grovyle right now.
So how many Pokemon do you have at 33?
2.
2. Okay. So I'm actually not that far behind. Cause I'm close to Giratina hitting 33 and Garchomp
Shit.
just hit 30. So I'm not that far behind, I think. Now the problem is that all of my other Pokemon are, I think, like mid to low 20s, so that's gonna be scary.
Yeah. That's why I'm working on my Grovyle right now.
Yeah, like I'm working on Metagross right now, and I have to try and get because Metagross is 24, and everything else is like 22. I'm like, oh boy.
Oh yeah, I have a couple of 26s.
Jesus fuck.
Let's see. Grovyle is 26. Panpour is 26. Kingdra is 25, and my Squirtle is 21. That I haven't used him once.
Dude, how are they so high?
Because I'm good.
What the fuck? What the actual hell?
Oh, and Grovyle is about to be 27.
Jesus. Let's hope that leveling my other Pokemon goes a lot faster than this, because this is going. I feel like I'm going real
Holy
slow.
shit! I can't take another hit like that. What the fuck? Well, granted, it was a high level than me, but Jesus.
Indeed, Pokemon Ranger Richard.
Yeah, you're gonna do great tomorrow, but the one thing I will say is good luck on getting there with the 2-hour drive. I hope that doesn't suck. get the feeling you would be staying at the hospital a lot. Like, it's not worth it. I'm not going home. Hope you don't have a cat and you just have one of the automatic feeders. You're just like, cat, just you're just paying to rent an apartment just for your cat.
Just for your cat? Nice. Hells yeah. Alright. Dear Tina, 33. Bitchin'. Wants to learn Earth Power. Bitchin'. Man, what are we getting rid of?
This is not a great place to level Grovyle.
Hey! Hey, Tyler, Happy New Year, man! Hope things are going well as well. Yeah, that that makes sense. Fuck, I don't know what to get rid of.
Pachirisu.
I feel like it has to be one of these. I feel like it's gonna have to be... Really get rid of Slash?
Wow, okay.
Rage power. I don't get stabbed for it. And also does the same thing
Bro.
Swin does, but on the Swin I get stabbed for, so that's better.
My Grovyle can't hurt anything, basically.
Uh-oh. Move this here. Move this to...
I just wanted to get to like 30.
Alright, doing it that.
That shouldn't hurt. Yeah, I didn't think so. It also has like no resistance. And I used the wrong move. I was so about telling myself, don't use double kick, don't use double kick. You're gonna get fucked using double kick. And I didn't use double kick, and it was the right move.
Question. Psychic
Shit,
is
goddamn.
weak against
Dark.
dark.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's...
Yes, I did. And that is one of the reasons that I really like Pachirisu. Pachirisu is really cool. I am not going to take the chances that that Deerling has takedown. So I'm just immediately going to switch out of Cobalion. Or into Cobalion.
Alright, there you go. Now I can heal, and then I'm just gonna stay... I'm just gonna run into this grass here because it's higher level. And hope for the best. Stantler. Stantler is
Yikes.
psychic normal or just normal?
You should just be normal. Unless he's rock.
No way. Stantler's not rock. There's
Um,
no way. Stantler, I know it's Stantler's normal. I just don't know if it's psychic normal.
I don't think he's psychic. I don't think he's psychic anything. Okay, Shelmet. I should be fine against Shelmet, right? It's just normal. Okay.
Sure. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. It can learn psychic moves, but it can't learn... But it does not... Psychic.
Wait, no, Shelmet's a bug type.
Oh, you're talking about Shelmet. I thought you were talking about Stantler.
Yeah, no. I was trying to be like,
Shelmet's
oh,
a bug.
yeah, which means I am weak against that too. Son of a bitch. Girafarig is silent normal. Or psychic normal. Oh, are you in a new area?
No, I'm just higher up the route.
Oh.
You keep going north. There's a safe house that you can heal at.
Oh, I should have been going there.
Yeah. It's a bit of a trek. Ooh, double battle, Kecleons.
Christ on a cracker. What is this? Oh, okay. This shouldn't hurt. I'm just gonna run. Oh, this is a trainer battle.
My mom's doing good. She's doing really good, and then Nicole's doing well as well. Nicole's doing well too. Nicole teaches at a school in Cincinnati. So she's doing fun. She's doing well, and then she works like part-time at a bakery too.
I'm genuinely worried right now. I am locked into double kick, and this Shelmet has cursed like 3 or 4 times. So it's about to do a lot of fucking damage to me. Oh, that's... Okay, alright, he used... Okay, I should be fine. As long as I don't miss. Okay. We're good.
I need these Pokemon to stop using Shadow Sneak. Because it's making me like real nervous. Nice.
That's a fucking Pokemon. Oh, it's a Fungus. Oh, okay. That is a very high level Fungus. Oh. If it uses a poison attack, it should be fine. Oh, I used Ingrain. That's annoying.
Note to self, don't do double battles with Kecleon, because Christ.
Yeah?
That was awful. Dude, that was so bad. I'm just like cycling through their typings because it's a Kecleon, and I'm like, oh lord. Kill me.
So we can catch new Pokemon. This is effectively works as like a Nuzlocke, but it's a Nuzlocke with 2 people. So whenever we both make it to the same new area, we can what's a pass orb? That's when we can catch a new Pokemon. And we just caught new ones. You caught a Lairon, yeah, and I caught a Camerupt. Is this the place?
No, keep going more. That's the place where you get the Deerling.
Fuck.
Fucking Shadow Sneaks.
Bro, these Deerling are out here to kill me.
Oh, that's a mean look. That's not good. Okay. Well, that's alright.
I swear to God. These are some fucking mean-ass Deerling right here.
They're aggressive.
Oh, and he used an X attack. Great. Fuck, what do I use? Do I use Metal Claw?
What does... I don't know what Feint does, but okay.
It attacks very quickly.
That's another mean look. Cool.
God, I hope Grovyle is a special attacker, because if he's a regular attacker, I'm fucked. Fuck you, Jacques. Scaring the shit out of me. Yeah, my Cobalion's pretty strong. Is there any point to going in there?
I don't think so, unless you want the Deerling.
Yeah, I don't care. Did you get it?
No, I did.
Okay, is it free?
Yeah, it's free.
Oh. Damp rock. Cool. Thanks for the damp rock.
Neat.
These scientists want me dead. I just want to heal.
They want to harvest your body.
Apparently.
Science.
Oh, great. She's got 2. And one's a Shelmet. Fantastic.
Ah, clear body, bitch. Go fuck yourself. Ow. Ow.
Oh, really?
Recoil. Yes. Miracle Eye. What does Miracle Eye?
Yeah, that's not gonna do anything.
Enables a dark type target to be hit by psychic attack attacks, but also enables an evasive target to be hit. Wow, that's something I don't need. Do not need Miracle.
Retaliate should do a little bit better. This is 70 base. There we go. The other shitty part about this, these are all like base form Pokemon or base evolution Pokemon, so I'm getting shit for XP from these things.
Yeah. That's why I moved up to where the safe house is, because there's some dark grass, and those are higher level.
Is that a new area for you?
No, it's the same route.
Oh.
It's just higher. It's just higher in the route. It's near where the cave is.
I didn't know you were seeing Kecleons and Smoochums earlier. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
We have
it's just a different, it's just a different
4
area of the
badges.
route, but it's still the same. It's still the same route. It's just a little different. Motherfucking Shadow Sneak.
Ooh, got the crit. Yeah, we're right near the 5th gym. Yeah, you really did make it a lot farther than I did. Holy shit.
Yeah, I kind of booked it up because I was like, all right, I can still stay. Like, I can either go to where the entrance is to the route, or I can kill up to where Chargestone is. Oh, oh, never mind. Oh, you can go into Chargestone. Oh, JK. Okay. So if you want, we can go into Chargestone Cave and we can catch something there too. Because I thought the entrance was blocked, but it's not. The exit might be blocked then. If that's the case.
Number 2. Emily baked really good bread.
Ooh, what kind of bread?
Sourdough.
Oh, nice. Love sourdough. Sourdough's kind of a chore to make, too.
Yeah, a little bit. Took her a while.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
It took her like 2 weeks to make the starter. Something like that. But it came out super good. Oh my god, and Cobalion is asleep. I need to get through the rest of this area without encountering a single fucking Pokemon. Is there like a way to tell which one is a fungus? Are all of these funguses?
No. I think one of them is an item.
Fuck. Well, I can't use Cobalion because he's asleep.
Good, fantastic. This Stantler hurts, and I'm afraid.
Don't die.
I'm working on it. Fuck Confuser.
I should have been using Alakazam this entire fucking time. Oh, and that's a Pekka Berry. I will deal with you, Parasol Lady, later. And that's a Ducklet. Okay. I can probably hurt this thing. Except for the fact that Absorb sucks. Okay. So... That's a no. Apparently I can't even hurt the duckling. What the fuck? Even his special attack is like going lower, and Absorb must just be terrible. Like, I know it's bad, but like, fuck.
Say that again?
I said, I know Absorb is bad, but Jesus.
Yeah.
Is this
like,
the
low
place?
Level, it hurts. Yeah,
Please?
that's the house.
Okay,
That's the
thank
safe
God.
house.
I do
I
too.
lied. You're stuck in a battle.
I was
Whoa,
so
that's
sad.
A Zekrom.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hold
Let's-
up there.
Oh, I might. Okay, we're gonna have a problem here.
Uh-oh.
I can't escape.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Did you kill a
Okay.
Zekrom?
What's that? What's the Zekrom? Electric and what? Dragon?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my damnedest.
I mean, you can use your Giratina. You can use your Giratina before the Tropius fucking dies.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because Smoochemu's mean look. I can't switch Tropius out.
I hate you.
Oh, wow, I tried to run! I couldn't escape!
Oh, my Alakazam is level 33. Why are you
Oh,
using
boy.
Tropius?
Because I was leveling! I'm gonna fly.
Why are you only doing double battles?
I'm not! They're random! They're random in the fucking dark grass!
Then don't go with the dark grass if you were already having trouble.
Oh my, I wasn't having trouble until I found a goddamn Zekrom!
You said you were having trouble with the Kecleons.
Those were Kecleons, those were different!
You're not doing any damage.
Oh my god. That was a crit, holy shit.
You are scaring the shit out of me.
Tropius
Oh,
is dead. That's a Thunderbolt, that's not gonna work.
I
Yep.
hate you.
I've lost Tropius.
I'm not.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
How do you always suck at
Oh,
leveling
boy.
Pokemon?
Oh boy. Ah.
You are not allowed to level Pokemon anymore, just at all. You have killed 2 of our Pokemon. No, 3. 3. You have killed 3 now.
What was the third? We
Uh.
only have one Pokemon that's dead in the bank.
Oh well, you. Oh no, you killed.
I
You killed a thing that
Porygon-Z.
I caught before you caught it.
Oh yeah.
So it's not
That
that
doesn't
big of a
count.
deal.
Yeah, that one doesn't count.
Alakazam was so good, dude. Like straight up.
Yeah. Okay. Look. I have not encountered a Zekrom.
Look at
all
those
previously.
stats, except
Right.
for its health. 106 special attack.
Well,
Nothing even comes. Not even
Going back.
Kabalion comes close.
going back.
I have I've been playing Scarlet. I have both Scarlet and Violet, and yeah, I like it a lot better than Black and White. I like the art style of this more, but I'm not a huge fan of Black and White. But I only played Black. God damn it, dude! So upset.
Look, okay, how am I supposed to know that I'm gonna fight a fucking Zekrom? Alright? How the fuck am I supposed to know that? Also, in my defense, I tried to run. I tried to run twice, and I couldn't escape. Alright? That's not my fault. I tried to leave. I tried running. Game said go fuck yourself. That's not on me.
Why did you try to run twice? If you
do
couldn't
you
make
mean,
it the
what did I-
first time.
What do you mean?
If you couldn't
What,
make
I
it the
was-
first time, just
Because it's a chance to. What do you mean? It's a chance that you could get away safely. Like, what are you
but
talking
weren't you?
about?
Didn't you say you were mean looked?
That was before I got mean look. I tried to run twice before the mean look went off.
I mean, if you can't make it the first time, at that point, you just
can't
attack.
It skips your turn.
Yeah, and then you can get attacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you can't do it the first time, you don't go for a second one.
Okay. Fine. Well, what is this? That's Stunky. I'm assuming we're taking Laron and Camerupt. I doubt you want to take anything else.
Yeah.
Because our options are Stunky and Superior, Cricketune, and Toon.
Bro, I was gonna get this to 30 and then be done with leveling. Straight up.
Oh, we could do Persian and Bennett.
I don't want to use net.
Alright, fine.
I'll
Well,
figure
I took
it out.
Laron, so...
Alright. Guess I'm using Camerumps now.
Look, I
want to die
did
now.
everything in my power to try and lead. I tried.
I just want to put it in. The record has you killing 4 of our Pokemon and me killing 2.
Alright.
4.
Again, I tried.
4.
I tried. Okay? Don't you put that, don't try to guilt trip me here. I tried, alright? You make it sound like I didn't try. I tried, damn it.
There were so many things that were just like, that was probably a bad idea. Going into the area that you can get an increased chance of double battles, that sounds like a bad idea. Going into an area where you had troubles with a fucking Kecleon.
It was fine. It was fine until the Zekrom happened. And how the fuck am I supposed to know that there's a goddamn Zekrom in the fucking grass?
I don't know. This motherfucker had Sap Sipper? What the shit? Oh. Okay. Does everything over here have to fucking hurt that bad? Jesus.
Yeah, that's how the dark grass goes. That's the nature of dark grass.
Frustrate me. Get out of the dark grass!
I'm not in the dark grass!
Oh, it looks like it's dark.
It's nighttime, you bitch!
It's not nighttime for me.
Go fuck yourself. You're 3 hours behind
me. It
me.
looks dark. It does look dark.
You.
I just assumed. Look, see, it's light grass.
How dare you assume?
It's dark grass.
It's nighttime. Because it's fucking 10 at night here, you whore.
Oh yeah, it is 3 hours ahead. Look at that.
God damn it. Fuck
oh
you.
Yeah, I can't use Alakazam, even though that would be better than what I have now.
Fuck off.
I
tried, damn it. I tried.
Alright, I'm gonna use Panpour, I guess.
God damn it.
Hope for the best. Cool, use Flame Burst and still did a decent amount of damage.
You're gonna lose Panpour to spite me.
I wouldn't intentionally kill your, like, best Pokemon. Because I level appropriately and smart.
What? Oh my god. I'm not having this conversation with you. I'm not having this conversation with you. I'm not having this conversation with you. We are not having this conversation.
Bowed out.
I want to go into Chargestone Cave and hot.
No. Because you might die.
Oh my god. But we can catch a new Pokemon.
Sure. Yeah, that's true. But I also don't have a Quick Ball. And now he's asleep.
I don't have Quick Balls.
Do I try and get him? I'm just gonna try and wake him up. That's gonna lower my... Okay, that's just my attack. That's fine. And my defense a little bit. That's fine. Come on, wake up, you stupid bitch. Yeah, there we go.
I don't like this.
Oh, that's not a special move.
Smoochum is what? Psychic.
I think it's just psychic.
Oh, you know, Smoochum might be ice. It's weak against steel, which is why I'm wondering as to what
It might be ice, but I don't...
Because I think it's ice at this point for fairy.
Jinx became ice?
Jinx was always ice.
Oh. I didn't know
Jinx
that.
was always an ice type, and then I think it switched over to fairy when fairy became a thing. I think it used to be psychic. I think Jinx used to be psychic ice, and then fairy type was introduced, and then it became a fairy ice.
Please don't hurt. Okay, that only hurt a little bit. I was gonna have 3 level 33 Pokemon.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yep. Oh, I would have been done.
Same.
Right now, I would have been done. I would have been like, oh yeah, cool.
I'm done having this conversation. I'm not having this conversation anymore. I'm done. I'm done having this conversation.
I'm not gonna let you live it down. You killed my second best Pokemon.
Whatever.
Arguably my best one. Because of his straight up special attack was just
That's
so
not true.
fucking
We
nutty.
all know that Cobalion was significantly better.
Well, Grovyle died.
Oh, did it really?
Yep.
Fuck.
It
Grovyle
critted.
was what?
It was your
Clefable?
Clefable.
Yeah, alright.
Alright. Well, that sucks.
See, now we're even.
You didn't care about your Clefable. Let's be honest.
I mean, like, it would have been nice. It would have been nice to have.
God, I just got critted by the fucking...
Oh my god.
I got critted by the fucking Dunsparce. That's what it was. I think it used takedown on me. Like, I was just off of killing it, and then it used takedown, and then critted, and then it killed itself.
Damn. Jesus.
So I was like, oh, yeah, alright.
That's awful.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm like
That feels bad.
halfway to just being like, fuck it, I'm done for the day.
Well, now we can. I mean, now I feel like it's the perfect time to go into Charge Stone and go catch something. I feel like we kind of have to at this point. Otherwise, we go into the box and we take something out.
Let's go catch something. God, that didn't even feel as bad as Alakazam dying. I'm not gonna lie, it actually didn't.
I found a Pidgey,
I haven't found anything yet.
so that's where I'm at.
Honestly, I would be happy with a Pidgey right now. I love Pidgey, so.
Yeah, you like Pidgeot, so I mean, yeah, Pidgey's fine. It's just, you know, Pidgey.
Fairly basic.
Yeah.
Wait, I wasn't paying attention.
What?
Oh, a Sharpedo.
Okay, Sharpedo's good.
It's just another
I like
fucking water type.
Yeah, it's Water Dark.
Water Dark. How do I not kill this thing?
You catch it. Throw balls. Catch it.
Oh, are you kidding? Fuck off.
I'm surprised you're trying to weaken it. You're not just like throwing Pokeballs at it.
At level 26?
Oh, that's what I do. Even if I didn't have a quick, even without a quick ball, I just threw a great ball. But granted, I caught a Pidgey.
Yeah, okay, that worked. Yeah, of course I'm gonna try and fucking weaken it.
Look, I haven't had to weaken a Pokemon at all since we've been doing this. Did your Pampor know Lick?
Yes, it knows Lick, but it also knows Scald, and this thing keeps fucking swaggering me. Fucking hate swagger, it's so annoying.
Yeah. There's a... What's the special attack?
I don't remember. Oh wow, I already snapped out of my confusion. Go Panpour!
Nice.
Holy shit!
Put it in work. I'm surprised you didn't try to do Lick.
I don't want to... I'm trying not to kill it.
Skin. Well, Lick's not gonna kill it, would it? At the very least, it could try to paralyze.
Yeah. Alright. Sharpidgey?
I was thinking Pedo.
No. No. I'm gonna nix that one.
Or Pepito.
I think Sharpidgey is better.
Oh, fine.
Let's avoid Pedo at all costs.
Char.
Oh, you're taking all the fun out of it.
Yeah, you are. Sharpidgey?
Yeah.
So wait. Oh no, how about Sharpid?
What?
Sharpid. Pidgey, Sharpedo, Sharpid.
Sharpid?
Sharpid. S-H-A-R-P-I-D. Sharpid.
But you have all the letters for Sharpidgey right there.
Fine. I was just trying to simplify it.
It's all right. That Sharpid sounds like
P-I-G.
Sharkeisha.
Sharpidgey. Fine.
I don't know how to get anywhere else.
You go hit it to the left.
Oh. I see. I wasn't paying attention when she was talking.
She doesn't even tell you how to do it. It's just like a common sense of like, oh, you can't go, you went one direction, go a different direction. Oh no, I gotta go pick up Pidgey from the box. That way I can at least try to level a bit. Well, that, you know, gets my... That replaces my flying type, so there's that, I guess.
Still don't have a grass type. Again.
You... Oh, right. I was gonna say, you have Grovyle,
Nope.
and then, right, you lost your Grovyle. Right. That one's on you. That's not my fault. That one's on you.
I don't really necessarily want to take blame for that one. That was just extremely unlucky.
Look. Yeah, it's the same sort of luck that prevented me from leaving my battle with Zekrom, so...
But it was a collection of poor decision making that led to that happening.
No, because I tried to leave. I tried to run away.
But you were in the tall grass to begin with, doing double battles, which is already more dangerous.
Sure, but the fact that I had never encountered a Zekrom yet at that point that's unlucky. At no point, I thought the dark grass had Smoochums and Kecleons, and I'm like, I can deal with these in some capacity. And then the game threw a Zekrom at me and said, "Here, catch." And I said, "What?" And then it hit me in the face.
Why didn't you just try to catch it instead?
What do you count? It's not allowed.
Yeah, you should have just gone for it. I would have allowed it. I wouldn't have been upset. I would be like, oh hey, yeah, there you go. You got a Zekrom. Instead, my Alakazam is dead. I'm going for the gym now. I don't even care anymore. I'm not gonna level
You're
shit.
just gonna...
Oh, I lost. All right, well that was fun.
Oh no. Guess we got... Oh no, you wiped the party. We have to reset now.
Oh. Yep, Grovyle actually gets to go in my bad. Look at that. My 1 to your 3.
No, it's 2. Because all of mine are put together.
Yeah, but my Gulpin's still dead.
That doesn't count.
It counts a little bit.
No, it doesn't. Shut up. Fuck you.
Actually, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take Zorua out. I'm taking Zorua out.
Yeah?
In place of Panpour.
Okay.
Which means no Giratina for you. Get through the gym.
Fine. You want to be that way? Fine. Fine. You want to play that game? We'll play that game.
Nah, I can't do that.
Yeah, goddamn. No, it's fine. We'll do it. It's fine. Fuck it. I still got Garchomp at the very least.
That was gonna get me through the gym. That was gonna get me through the gym. Now I can't get through the gym.
Not with that attitude.
It's gonna be a lot harder.
Sharpedo's could get you there. Hell, Panpour could even get you there. They're water. You're going up against ground.
Yeah, but they're not leveled.
Oh my god.
And I don't want to level them now.
Oh my god.
I want to go through that friggin' process.
Oh my fuck.
Where's the gym?
It's fucking south, I think. Not down. That's too far. It's, I think to the right?
Oh.
Is that building right there?
That's the bridge.
I'm coming back. Hold on. Fucking teaching Cameron iron.
Oh, no, it's over here.
Oh, is it to the, it's upper right. Upper. Yeah.
See, you even said, even if all you have is water-type Pokemon, it's gonna be a rough battle.
Well, that's the rival, though. What is he fucking?
I don't know. Apparently not to how to lose a fucking Alakazam.
Oh my god. Whatever. I hope you lose. Fuck you. I don't even care at this point.
Oh, cool. I got a fresh water. Yeah, I know they don't like grass attacks. Yep, I'm acutely aware. I am very much aware, sir.
Very aware of this.
Oh shit! What? Oh, what the fuck?
What?
Sharpedo had Old Amber.
Okay. Well, see, look, you got a free Aerodactyl.
I feel like I already have. Wait, yeah, I think I already have one of those.
Do you?
No?
I have it. I know. I think one of us got the Old Amber. Or what is that in a previous run? Oh no, I have it. I have it. Yeah, I have the Old Amber.
I have the Armor Fossil.
Yeah.
And I thought I had another thing. I guess I only have that one. Oh, lordy. This team is looking really blue right now. Like, excessively.
Well, this is where we're at.
I know, I'm never letting this go. No, of course not.
Alright. Rude.
Actually, I should look at what.
Ice Fang.
Cool, so he can't even help me with the gym. Well, he can with Ice Fang,
What
but
do you
like,
mean? The dude just
Yeah,
told you
yeah.
that ice moves are effective
No.
against ground.
look at his. Oh, I thought it was a special attacking move. All right. He's all right.
Like, excuse me.
Wait, what? Did I not? Apparently, I didn't actually use the Pokemon Center.
Wow.
I thought I
You're
did.
actually trying to sabotage us.
I'm not trying to die here. God, this is gonna be so fucking rough.
You can just go grind a little bit.
God, no.
Sharpedo's at what? 25?
26.
26. Grind to 30.
No. Because that's literally what I did for fucking
Now
Grovyle.
you're actually just trying to be a problem now.
This is gonna take like half an hour.
Now you're trying to be a problem. I'm not gonna go into this gym until you go into this gym.
I'm going into the gym right now. I'm going into it like this.
Okay.
Oh yeah, notice how you have 2 level 33, so you're fine. I don't.
And oh my god. What's your second highest level?
26. It would have also been my
You can get up
30,
there.
but my 30 also died, and that one's on me.
Yeah, you can get up there.
I don't know why it saved right there. Baltoy. That's a psychic. Let's see if this hurts a lot.
Alright.
Oh wait, no, I should be super effective against this thing.
Yeah, it's ground. Ground psychic.
Okay. All right.
This is like a whole maze. I don't remember any of where things are. Dead end.
Up is a dead end.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of Pokemon.
Drillbur.
Yeah, but the reason it worries me is because they're all higher level than me. Except for the fact that I one-shot it. Okay. Guess I'm fine.
You were worried.
I have reason to be worried.
You have the type advantage.
Oh, I used self-destruct!
Okay.
Oh, okay, I didn't do any
You're
damage.
fine. You're fine.
Hey,
Stop
you were like, oh, okay.
Stop overreacting.
And he used Intimidate. I'm gonna fucking die.
You need to stop overreacting, alright?
I ain't overreacting to shit.
Look,
They
you
used
get-
crunch. How that bad is that gonna hurt? Alright.
You're dark water! It's not gonna do shit to you!
It's more that I don't have a lot of health.
God damn it! You're dark water, who gives a shit?
I gives a shit. It hurts.
Wait. Metal. What was Metagross tied to?
Squirtle.
Oh, Squirtle, okay. I thought it was Grovyle at first, and I was like, am I kind of fucked here?
No. Have I been cheating this whole time?
Like, wait a minute. Like, wait, hold up.
I do love how we were having a conversation earlier about it's like, yeah, I really like the team I have now, and we do have some great backups, but
Well, Now we're gonna be using those backups.
Yeah. I'm still sad about it. Doesn't make me not sad about it. It's more than anything, it was that those were the 2 Pokemon I had just spent like an hour and a half working on.
Well,
if it was the fucking Squirtle or the Panpour, I would not have been upset. I wouldn't have even been upset if it was the Kingdra, because I have not been using that because its stat distribution is really bad.
look, I was trying. You're the one that criticized that I was not leveling my Pokemon properly. So I tried to actually level up my shit. And again, I tried to leave. I tried to run away. I tried to avoid the confrontation. I was strong-armed into it and could not leave.
Yeah, I don't remember that riddle. What is distant but close?
Let's go.
Oh. Let's go, Sharpidgey. Uh-oh.
Oh, when does Pidgey? Now, okay.
Yeah, Pidgey. I shouldn't have.
I think Pidgey evolves into Pidgeotto at like what, 16 or something like that. And then
Dig hurts. Dig hurts a lot.
Maybe I shouldn't be leveled Pidgeotto.
Shit, I forgot to look at what it was. I forgot to look at the answer.
You know what? I'm not gonna level Sharpidgey right now. I'll level, like, you've seen, I might be losing Sharpidgey soon, so let's just pump the brakes.
Are we? Did we say that we aren't allowed to use healing items outside of battle, or was it just in battle?
I actually don't remember, to be completely honest. I know we're not allowed to use them in battle. I know that much. As far as outside of battle, I think we're cool. I think.
Okay. I'm gonna use one of those fresh waters that I got.
Let's see here.
This place is really fucking big. Oh, it's another Drillbur! Yay! Oh, if I don't kill this thing in one hit, it's gonna use dig and then I'm gonna die. Oh, it has 1 health. Oh, and it digged. It dug.
So technically, we're not allowed to use any sort of healing items. Let's just make the rule that
Like at all?
Yeah, like at all.
Okay.
Let's just say that we can use them outside of battle. That way we're not just.
Oh, is he
constantly having
dead?
to go
Oh,
back
he's
and
not dead.
forth to
All right,
the
cool.
Pokemon Center.
Oh, I have to keep battling. This fucking thing.
I'm lost.
Oh, this thing's psychic. Okay.
Wow, okay.
Just gonna use retaliate. Cool. That was a good choice.
It's a ball toy.
Uh-oh.
What?
I wasn't expecting him to immediately see me, because they generally don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I don't think I can kill that one in one shot, so I'm not even gonna fucking try. Especially if he has Intimidate. Definitely not even gonna try.
Fuck.
Embargo.
Joke's
Okay.
on you. You're not even using items in battle anyways.
Use swagger. Yay. Why Game Freak just decides to put fucking Pokemon with the worst moves, and they know it. They know it. They're like, hey, this is gonna be really annoying, and you just have to deal with it.
Yup.
I hate it. I hate everything about it. I have to use Retaliate. Cool, and then he's gonna use Dig on me, and how much is this gonna hurt? A lot. It's gonna hurt a lot. And now, okay, okay. I'm not. This isn't fun anymore. I probably wouldn't have even been doing much better with Grovyle, but like, fuck.
Which way is? Can I go this way? Yes, I can go this way. All right, let's go this way. Down. And then we go this way, yeah? Yeah. Okay, I made it. I'm at the gym. Leader.
Okay, I'm not, but I also wasn't. I was trying to find all of the dudes.
Yeah.
I need the XP. But I also need to go back and heal, because I'm about to fucking die. You know, because I wasn't expecting to have to use Sharpedo.
Right.
Yep. You know, that'll
I'm-
reason.
I'm gonna fight Clay.
Alright, you have fun with that.
We'll see what happens.
Yep. We'll see what happens.
Clay's got 3 Pokemon. He's got a Krokorok. Krokorok? Ground Dark? Or
Yes.
is it just ground for now?
No, it's Ground Dark. I think even Sandile. God, if any of these things have... Did you just use Earthquake on you?
No, Bulldoze.
Oh. Hmm.
God.
There is a
Earthquake.
genuinely high likelihood my Cabaline is gonna die.
Possible, yeah. Because it's steel fighting.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's possible. Ooh, Zen headbutt. I'll take that over takedown. Now I have to deal with the recoil. Sand slap. Oh, I probably should have switched actually. line still.
Hmm? I actually didn't to run into this dude. Now I'm just trying to fill out the whole thing to see if I missed anything, but...
Alright, that rollout's not fun in a second. Shit. Fuck.
Oh shit, is your Garchomp gonna die?
No, I'm fine. I'm about to... Oh. Lord. Alright, Excadrill. A Steel Ground?
I probably should have gotten rid of Assurance, but...
Alright.
And... of course...
Oh, wow. That did...
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Alright. Oh. Okay. Should have done Earth Power from the beginning because it's Steel Ground. Alright. I beat Clay.
Nice.
Christ. I won't lie, it got a little close. I won't lie. I almost lost Garchomp. Because the rollout started getting a little heavy. But I got there. Ooh, Bulldoze. Bulldoze is going to be really nice to have on Garchomp. Okay.
I think this is the last guy that I need that is just a trainer, so...
Okay. When you beat Clay, whatever you do, don't go to the south side of town.
Why?
Because that's where the Pokemon World Tournament is, and I think it forces you to, like, do the whole tournament arc thing.
Ah.
So you have to, like, fight basically, like, 3 battles back to back to back. So, I mean, and you don't get experience for it. So,
Oh.
yeah. Alright, while I wait for you, I'm gonna go back to leveling. He's got a Crocorock, a Sand Slash, and a Excadrill.
Uh-huh. I'm not going into this with full health with my Sharpedo, but I really don't want to back out just to heal and find my way here all over again.
Why don't you just use, like, fresh water or something?
You said we couldn't do that.
I said, but why don't we just have it be so that way we can use them outside of battle, so that we don't have to keep running back and forth.
Okay. All right, that's fine then. Okay.
technically we're not supposed to, but I think for us, we'll just do that because again, it's better than having to run back to the Pokemon Center all the time.
I don't necessarily mind, but this maze takes a little bit.
Yeah.
Even if you know the right way.
Yeah.
And he's got Intimidate. Because of course he does. This one is tanky. That was more than half of my health.
That was a lot of damage.
This is a problem.
Yeah?
That Krokorok is really fast.
I see what you are trying to do. And I will say do what you need to.
I'm just trying to be smart about it. Okay. Good. That's good. That's also good. Okay, Krokorok is taken care of.
Okay, good. You got a Sand Slash now. Just watching your battle.
And he critted. So I shouldn't probably be doing this.
Okay. Steel ground.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bro.
That's good though.
So many crits. Wow.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Easy.
And he got through it without dying.
Easy. Look at that. Look at you.
Okay.
Look at you being that dope ass trainer you are.
Well,
The fact that he used Metal Claw on you, like that honestly, if he had used Bulldoze, that might have been problematic.
that might have been. Well, he still got the crit anyway.
I mean, yeah, but it didn't look like it did a whole lot. It did like what, a quarter?
It did about 2/3.
Yeah. So like that's not the worst thing in the world. That Metal Claw though was like that was a misplay on his part. I think if he had used Bulldoze, you would have been in trouble because it would have lowered your speed too. But you got the crit from Bubble Beam. You had the type advantage. You were set.
Oh.
It's getting Pidgeys now. Moffin. I want more. That's what I want to fight. Worms. I don't want to fight Pidgeys.
I think we have to do that.
Do we? Why?
Because that's where the gym leader told us to go and our rival.
I mean, like, yeah, but why? We can just keep going to Chargestone, because that's what we have to go anyways.
Is that how you get through to the next area?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
okay.
get to Chargestone. Yeah. So I don't actually think we have to go through to the Pokemon World Tournament. Here, Duck's in here too. Hey, I got a Helix fossil. That's cool.
Nice.
Oh, yes, Mothram's fucked. So far, I want to fight literally anything that's not a Pidgey. I want to fight because they give me decent experience.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh, I should look up what's Skyla is her name.
Is that the next gym?
Yeah, I think it's flying. Let's see here.
39.
39. Wow, that is a joke. Jeez. I think I'm just gonna focus on getting to 33, and then I can go from. You know, I never fully understood or I didn't really appreciate how good Clear Body is until I realized how many Pokemon have, like, Intimidate and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Flying Gem, that's helpful. No way, shape, or form.
Hammer go away, please. Oh, God. I have a water type move.
No. Yeah, it's problematic. But you do have the type advantage, so it really can't do much against you, low-key.
And it got the burn.
Yeah, you're right next to the house.
Yeah, still annoying.
Yeah. Again, it could be worse. Magnet. Steel, electric. Oogie woogie woogie. Attack.
I'm a fucking idiot.
What?
I have crunch.
Yep.
Sure, I'll forget something for Slash. Yeah, assurance is kind of... Hmm?
Nothing. I'm trying to find an item.
Oh.
I was just wondering where it was.
You have Feraligatrs in the cave, too?
Yeah, Feraligatrs are in the cave as well, yeah.
Huh. Wonder what Pokemon
I think it's
that
because
was.
it's because of it's because of the 1-to-1 type of thing. Gross.
Oh. Huh.
Oh, Bayleaf, that's fun.
What did I get? I got a Sharpedo.
You got a
I would
Sharpedo,
have preferred
nice.
the Bayleaf, I'm not gonna lie. That being said, Meganium fucking sucks.
Not that great. Like, Meganium's not that great.
Like, I think it is actually the worst grass starter ever.
Yeah, I think so.
All of the Gen 2 starters are kind of not great.
I don't know. I think Feraligator's fine.
He has
Water type,
minus,
Feraligator's
or no, that's plus 1. I'm an idiot. There's literally a plus sign right there.
I don't know how. I don't remember how useful Typhlosion is. I feel like Typhlosion's not.
Is
that
not his stats are not very good, and his move pool is not very good.
Yeah. Like, if I remember correctly, Typhlosion does not get good stuff. At least with Feraligatr, you can learn Surf, Waterfall. Like,
Yeah.
those are all really useful moves.
Hello, guitarist Anna. Oh, that's an Emogla. I have to kill that
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah, that's not gonna
Or
be good.
Emolga. I have never said that thing's name right.
Emolga.
Emolga. I always thought it was Emogla. Oh, wow. That hurt.
Ooh.
I was,
Surprise you. What levels? Oh, I get volume makes sense. I was gonna say, I'm surprised you didn't go into like camera up.
nah. Camerumps is only like 25.
Yeah, but camera up's fire ground.
Uh-huh.
Does camera up know any rock moves?
I don't
Any
think so.
ground moves? Oh, well, rock moves, I guess, is what you want.
I mean, I still need to be
Voldas-
leveling up
Voldas-
Cobalion anyway.
Yeah.
He's probably going to be the one carrying me through the game.
Well, we already knew that. Other fucking Pidgeys. Get out of here.
That's another Sharpedo.
Okay, we do have to go to the tournament. We're one. Because I can't proceed any farther.
I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Yeah, we have to go to the tournament.
Okay, alright. So, a concession to make. Because we literally, like, we don't get any XP, you said?
Yeah.
So if something dies, it does not count. You can't get XP
Sure.
from it. I'm not going to count that.
Sure. I will allow that.
Metronome. Alright, well then I'm just gonna get the fuck out of the cave. Honestly, I'm a little tired. We have almost been doing this for 3 hours.
For 3 hours,
We
yeah.
we made a badge progress.
we got a badge, so that's nice. I think if we do a badge per thing, I think that's
Yeah.
fine.
Honestly, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, that's just going to be the way it is as well, because getting 2 badges at a time, unless we actually do grind off screen
Yeah.
more often, is just going to be harder because the game just elongates naturally. So,
Yeah.
I actually do think I will try grinding afterwards.
I will probably do the
Make
same.
things a little bit easier, because you know, it's not even your, well, it's both of our fault, because it wouldn't have even happened if we had,
if we had grinded, we wouldn't be here.
yeah, because we already gave ourselves a little bit of a pass for, hey, if you grind offline, but neither of us grinded offline.
Yeah.
So I never ran into this kid.
You never fought the kid?
I never fought him.
Damn.
So, you know, my Grovile wasn't leveled up enough. Your Tropius wasn't leveled up enough. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's annoying and it sucks, but it's whatever. Xavier said I should just make a fucking rain team, and I'm like kind of inclined to agree.
You've got a lot of water Pokemon, so that I don't think would be the craziest thing to do.
Oh, are you kidding me? I mean, and look at that. My Sharpedo is already almost 33.
Yeah, see? It's whatever. You've caught up for the most part. In some aspect, at least.
Carabas
my
can
Aeron's
learn False
29,
Swipe.
So that's cool.
Wake up!
Alright, so are we stopping here, or do you want to do the tournament?
Oh no, let's stop here. That way we can grind a little bit later.
Okay.
But yeah, overall, a fairly successful, if not disappointing, outing.
Yeah.
We made progress, but I'm still
We got
sad
a
about
badge,
it.
which is good. Yeah, it sucks, but we got a badge, so that's good. We lost 2
Oh.
Pokemon, which isn't great, but I think with at least with the Sharpedo and the Pidgey, that's not the worst thing in the world.
No.
Granted, it's granted you have another water Pokemon, but Sharpedo's a good Pokemon.
Sharpedo is a good Pokemon. He's fast as fuck.
Yeah, Sharpedo's super fast. So
Except I think this one is losing speed.
losing speed.
I think this
Oh,
one is
no.
losing speed.
Oh no.
Oh god. Azelf can go fucking die in a fire. Because it keeps
Don't you get a lot of
detecting.
experience from Azel?
I do. Well, I was. I don't think that's the case as much anymore.
Is it dropping off now?
Yeah, well, my Pokemon are just getting higher level, so, like,
Right.
yeah, technically. Oh, I just want to. Wardog Ace. No, this is not vanilla.
So I just looked it up. Pidgeotto doesn't evolve into Pidgeot until 36. That is
This is a
where I'm at.
randomized Soul Link run. Good evening. Yeah, hi. Sorry,
Hey,
what were we
Ron.
saying?
Pidgeotto doesn't evolve into Pidgeot until 36.
Yeah. It's
And then
basically
Lairon
just a
evolves
son
at
of a bitch.
42. Christ. Dude, Aeron evolves into Lairon at 32, and then into Aggron at 40.
Okay. So you were right.
Also, Aggron is Steel Rock. I thought it was
Mhm.
Ground Rock. Oh.
Yeah. His typing is not great.
Awkward, yeah. That's like, what, 4 times weak against ground?
I think so. Am I gonna die?
Rather to a Dunsparce again?
Yeah.
That would be less than ideal.
Yeah, I don't want to die to a fucking Dunsparce twice. There we go. I'm just trying to make it back to the fucking Pokemon Center.
Pokemon Center. Why don't you just go south
Hmm?
instead of going that way? From where the parasol lady is, just go south.
You can do that. Oh.
Yeah. So yeah. There's.
Oh. I was going
You-
the other
you
way the whole
wrapping
time.
around all
Yeah, the whole time.
No, there are ledges there that you can just.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
glad I figured that one out.
Yeah, you figured it out. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm glad I found that route. Oh, all right, just a sec.
Damn.
All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining us today. Yeah, as I was saying before, it was not the greatest outing in terms of Pokemon retention, but we did get through a whole another gym, got some more Pokemon. I am just flooded, no pun intended, with water Pokemon. So I don't know, maybe at some point I will make a rain team and just go through with that and see how that works. Until then, we will be back here, I believe, on Wednesday to do some Elden Ring co-op for the first time in like 2 weeks. I mean, this is the first time we've done Soul Link in 2 weeks, so Elden Ring on Wednesday, and then back here on Monday for more Soul Link Black 2 White 2. So thank you everybody for stopping by. It was good to see some of my old friends and some new chatters in the chat. So until next time, have a good night, everybody. Bye.